Welcome. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody in the room. Good evening, all you lovely people at home and all around the globe as we go live with our little warm-up here. I'm going to give you 10 minutes of warm-up for our Platinum sale here at Manor Park Classics. Now, you know, we've become over the last 3 or so years the home of the classics for every enthusiast. I won't say the average enthusiast because we know there's no such thing as an average enthusiast. We try and provide cars at every level for all sorts of enthusiasts and people that love classic cars. But tonight is about one thing and one thing only, and it is about the best. So everything in the Platinum sale are the finest cars and motorcycles that we could curate with our amazing team. We've literally scoured the UK. Thank you to all of our friends, our vendors, our dealer friends that have put stuff in tonight's sale. As you're about to see, if you haven't been on the website already and had a look, we have got some amazing stuff. Now, normally I register to bid, but everything in this sale tonight is a big ticket item. So I would say to you, if you haven't done so already, please do register to bid because you're not going to be able to buy anything either in person or on the internet if you haven't registered to bid. Now, because they are big ticket items, I'm going to introduce a very good friend of mine, Mr. Kurt Bradbury. Kurt, come in. So Kurt is, you'll see him like, hello, mate. You are Fast and Funded. We've worked with Fast and Funded for many years. I have financed many of my own personal cars with Fast and Funded. Kurt, just talk to us about the kind of thing. So we're looking at cars here that are 50, 60, 70 and above. What kind of finance products can you put on a classic car? Because people will have obviously known hire purchase, just a straight loan agreement. It's a bit cleverer than that these days, isn't it? There's all sorts of things you can do, and I have done, to make the monthlies a bit more attractive.
Yeah, thanks, Paul. Yeah, all these cars in this room, but in fact, anything where you are borrowing over £25,000, it's possible to have HP, like your normal day-to-day car. But the interesting thing is, with the classics, like the things we've got in this room today, we can do the same profile like a PCP, but it's a HP balloon. So the difficulty has always been getting the figures. So you have to ring the local broker or whatever, wait for things back. But we've got a tool now that can give you instant quotes. So go on the website, look at quickfire calculator, and that'll give you some man maths and balloons and making these cars eminently affordable.
So there you go. So that's, go on to that fastandfunded.co.uk. There's the calculator. You should do that during the sale and then just kick yourself for not doing it before the sale and having put a credit line in place. And to give you some idea, what I've done is on a 1956 Plymouth Belvedere, which is not normally a car that you can get a balloon payment on. I've done that and it's made a huge difference. But as well as being our finance guru, you've also got 2 cars in the sale. And we should talk about those. This one in particular, this is very special. I shall let Fraser give you a wide for all the people at home. Now, the 944 Turbo is a very desirable car in its own right. This particular one, which we sold about 2 years ago to you, broke the auction record at the time for being the best 944. But the story behind it is quite amazing, isn't it? Just tell everybody at home the story of how this car came to be.
Well, Porsche's 70th anniversary was celebrated by Porsche GB by basically nut and bolt restoring all their greatest hits, as you greatly called it. So this is the 944 Turbo. It's had an insane amount of money spent on it. Porsche GB themselves.
When we say insane, we mean a house.
A house.
Quite a nice house.
Yeah, so it's all documented, but we estimate total is about £250,000. That's between Porsche and Road and Race up at Wigan. So it's absolutely crazy. In fact, when I bought it here, I got Duran Duran on, and I couldn't be any more 80s. But yeah, I'd be sad to see it go. In fact, it might break the record again if I buy it back.
You never know. I would like to own this car. If you are interested in this car, if you're watching online and wondering, does it look as good in real life as it looks in all of the pictures and on the screen? The answer is yes, it is phenomenal. It's flawless. And if you go through the parts manifest, they changed everything, didn't they? Anything they could change, they did change. But you've got that one. And over here, in a very time-appropriate sale, you'll have noticed the Jaguar Land Rover Classic. Hello, if you're watching, guys. They've done a wonderful press release this week on their new drop-top Defender, which I think is the most handsome of all Defender body shells. But this is very, very special. This is a 90 SV. If you're into your Defenders, you already know it's a super rare model. But tell us the story of this. It's a very lovely story how you got this, isn't it?
Yeah, this is one I would gladly take home. But yeah, one of my best friends, Jimmy Hutchin, he died in his 80s, bless him, but he bought this car new back in the day. And for the 20, 30 years I knew him, I courted it off him. And when he passed, I bought it off his widow, thinking, and it wasn't in anything like this shape, Paul, trust me. and I end up selling a kidney and basically putting it like it is now. But yeah, the SV, for people that don't know, is probably one of the rarest Defender brands. It was the first model made by the SV division. So it's a great-great-grandson of the Range Rover SVR, if you like. And it's just incredible. So like I say, it's one I won't be too fussed if I have to take home.
Thank you, mate. So if you're in the room and you want to talk about classic car finance, come and see him as the handsome man in the striped shirt. If you're at home watching and you can't do that, just go to fastandfunded.co.uk and have a look. Or go see Linda, who's Kurt's much better looking other half. So what other things? Thank you, Kurt. I'll let you go and retire to the bar, his natural habitat. So what other things can we sell you? We've got all sorts. We've got a beautiful lineup of Ferraris there. 430, 575M. Maybe you're more interested in Group B rallying. We've got a gorgeous Audi Quattro in the best colour. We've got Curtis car, this wonderful Lagonda, the stunning Alfa, a plethora of Porsches. And if you like air-cooled, we've got two absolute stunners here for you. Look, 993, we've got the 3.2 Carrera Sport Cab, which is an amazing thing. Or if you want to lop off a couple of cylinders and be rarer and cooler and be a little bit shorter in your wheelbase, I've got a 912 short wheelbase, which has to be, I think, has to be the easiest way to get a cool Porsche. If you get a 912, little bit cheaper than a 911, but no less cool. So you get all of the cool points, but you get to keep some money in the bank as well. We've got some wonderful motorcycles. If you look over there, we've got a Senna Ducati. It's from our friends at Kymans. We've also got this wonderful Lamborghini tractor. I've got a wonderful Audi R8 V10 Spider as well. We've got genuine race cars. We've got Ducatis. We've got an awful lot of lovely stuff. But the most important thing, as I say, if you're here in the room or watching online, you're not going to be able to buy any of it if you haven't registered. There is still time to register online. So I'm going to walk over here with a few minutes to go. We've got 2 minutes. I can see Duncan getting revved up on the podium already. This is very lovely. I spoke about this in my videos. I do love an older Continental anyway, but this one particularly with the spec of this, ordered by Ron Stratton from new, literally almost as new, a couple of tiny imperfections to sort. But just what's lovely about this is they literally only ever made one in this colorway, in this spec. That's a wonderful opportunity to buy a car that you're never going to see again. And I think that's always a very magical thing. And my advice, because I find myself in that situation quite a lot when people say, should I buy it? Can I afford it? Should I do it? My answer is always, if you can afford it, even if you're slightly wavering, always go for it. Because cars like that, you'll always wish and you'll never see them again. This is gorgeous Jensen Interceptor. Best way to waft behind a big block engine. Beautiful colour, that one as well. And another car that has really caught my eye and my fancy is this Bristol. Anyone that knows me well knows that I like to modify cars tastefully, and our wonderful vendor has done that with this car. So it's a 411 that you can see. Very cool wheel upgrade choice, which I think is a Jag wheel, I would say, looking at that. You've got this unbelievable interior. Have a look at this interior. It is the most wonderful sight and smell you will ever behold. It's beautifully done and to an incredible standard. And I would imagine to an exceptionally high bill as well. Wonderful grey vinyl roof, beautiful paint, perfect interior. I do think that represents absolutely stunning value. We've estimated that at 30 to 35. I think that might surprise us. I think that's so tasteful and so nicely done. And Bristol is going through a resurgence at the moment as well. The company is coming back. A lot of people looking at that brand as something wonderful. And of course, it's the ultimate old money car there, isn't it? I do think that's rather lovely. So I'm going to let Fraser spin around as we come up to the half hour. I'm going to look over to my friend Duncan. Duncan, are you ready to go, sir?
Ready as ever, Paul. Thank you.
Well, it's all yours. Ladies and gentlemen, your auctioneer, Duncan.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you very much. Right, ladies and gents, something a little less exciting to tell you about, but we have to do. It's the T's and C's. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our the Manor Park Classics inaugural Platinum auction, showcasing a choice selection of lots. Due to the continued success of our already packed calendar and space in those sales at a premium, we intend to hold at least a further 2 of these particular events throughout the year. So if you do have a car or a bike or something on wheels that you think befits such a sale, please do have a chat with a member of staff between now and the next sale, and keep you around the website there, and we'll try our best to get that vehicle into that sale. As the Northwest's only fixed venue auction house for classic cars and motorcycles, all our auctions are held in our purpose-designed 30,000 square foot premises here in Cheshire. This enables us to offer an extended viewing period, allowing bidders the chance to take their time to view the lots and their history files. Our on-site facilities also allow vehicles to be shown running and driving where humanly possible, as well as photographing the underneath of vehicles as well. Lots can be delivered and collected at customers' convenience without the usual constraints at a hired venue. Please treat any of the lots that are here in the hall as if they were your own, ladies and gents. So please, no leaning or sitting on them, unless you're, of course, trying them out for size and you've got the permission of one of the guys here. Please don't jump on them. Also, please keep any food and drink away while you are inspecting said items. In the event of a fire alarm, your nearest fire exits are at the front reception, to my right here, to the rear, and the front of the hall next door as well. The assembly point is by the front gate, so out that direction. We're not expecting a test during the auction, so if the alarm does sound, please make your way out in an orderly fashion to the assembly point, again, as I say, by the front gate there. Our on-site facilities, ladies, gents, and accessible are via the mini display room. The auction is subject to our terms and conditions of business, which, of course, are available in the reception area. Just as a reminder, the buyer's premium on the motorcycles is 15% plus VAT, so 18% inclusive, and that is subject to a minimum of £50 plus the VAT. On the cars, or anything that isn't a bike, at least today, 12.5% plus the VAT, so 15% inclusive of VAT, subject to a minimum of £150 plus the VAT. We operate a provisional bidding system here at Manor Park Classic, so that means that if you are the highest bidder on any of the items in the sale here today, yet the reserve has not been met, we will submit that bid on your behalf to our vendor and to see if we can come to some form of middle ground. If that's the case, please be patient with the guys in the office there. We'll endeavour to get you an answer as soon as we can. Removal of lots can only take place after the auction itself is finished, and we also offer 1 week's free storage. Thereafter, it will be charged at £10 per lot per day. We do not, we do have transport partners who will be happy to provide you with a quote. So we can get anything that you might buy here today anywhere in the world. So bid confidently. The results from the auction will be online by close of business on Friday. The auction is being live streamed to on our YouTube channel. So welcome to everybody who's watching on YouTube as well. We do have some of our partner agents here in the hall as well. We've got the guys, I think we've got Andy from Kingfisher Insurance. We've got Kirk and Linda from Fast and Funded Finance. They'll be around to offer any help you might need there. We've got Moving Motorcycles, who do exactly what it says on the tin: motorcycle transport and international shipping. And we have KTL, who are car storage guys and export services. So again, there's someone there to help you in every section of the purchase process. They'll hold your hand through the whole thing. Next auctions, our next classic auction takes place on the 23rd and 24th of May, and there are plenty of entries already on site with us on display around the premises. You'll see a load here, and we've got a load outside as well. I said in the opening section of the opening statement there that space is of a premium in the sales. They proved very successful, hence why we are having today's one of 3 special sales. The next Barron's Manor Park Classics auction takes place on Saturday, the 10th of May, and our weekly timed auctions are continuing with lots starting and ending every Thursday. So check their website out for those. Further entries, of course, are invited for all those sales, so please do contact a member of the team to discuss selling your 2- and 4-wheelers or anything in between as well. Right, without further ado then, ladies and gents, we're going to get underway with the sale. Lot number one This was the 1969 Bentley T1, the Milliner Park Ward Drophead Coupe. Actually a sold lot now. That has gone prior to the sale. If you're not familiar how we work here, you can, should a vendor accept an offer on a vehicle prior to the sale, you might be able to buy it before the sale. That one has gone. So, where's Paul? He thought he was going to get a break. I'm going to come to him in a moment. Lot number 2, however, very much available for sale today, is the 2017, the Morgan Roadster, the 3.7 V6. Paul, can you tell us a bit more about that, please? Lot number 2.
Thank you very much, mate. This is an absolutely beautiful car. You'll have noticed, again, Morgan have been in the press recently. They've brought out a new car, and it is absolutely fabulous. It's called the Super Sport. It's beautiful in every single way. It's also significant 6 figures. So if you are hoping to get one of those, the waiting list is enormous, and the price is even enormouser. But you might want to go for one of their greatest hits, of which this, I would say, is... This is actually the 2017 Motor Show car from Geneva. It was actually exhibited on the stand. And because of that, it's got some lovely things. It's got the Cyclone engine. It's got the beautiful 5-link rear end with the SPAX dampers as well. It's got a rear luggage rack, which you can see. It's got Avons all round. I love it very much indeed. 3 former keepers, Duncan, and only... on this car, 11,000 miles. So all the right spec. You've got the Motor Show provenance. You've got the best engine. You've got the best suspension setup. And she's ready to go. No huge price tag and no waiting list. But Duncan, what's it worth?
We shall find out, Paul. Thank you. Right, there you go then. Lot number 2. We're going to open the bidding on that one here on the sheet with me. We're going to start the bidding at £20,000, if we can, please, Tom. £20,000 I have. Can I say, who'll bid me 22? £20,000 is the bid. Looking for 22. The bid is at £20,000. Now looking for 22. 22. 22,000 I have at 22,000 in the hall before you online, I'm afraid, at £22,000 at 22. 23 is on my sheet either way, and you're both out, I'm afraid. The bid is at 23. We're looking for 24 now at £23,000. Can I say 24, sir? The bid is at 23,000 at 23. 24,000 is bid at 24,000. £25,000 against you now. The bid is at £25,000. Can I say 26? At £25,000. Are you bidding again online? The bid is at £25,000. We're looking for 26. We have 26,000 now here with Tom on our bidding platform at 26,000. I can go 27,000 against you online, I'm afraid. The bid is at £27,000. We're now looking for 28. Are you bidding again in the middle there, sir? The bid is at 27,000. I have £28,000 bid. The bid is at 28,000. 28. Beat you to it. The bid is online at 28. I'll take 29 now, sir. Cleared my sheet. 29,000 I have. The bid is at 29. Back in the hall. Gentleman in the middle at 29,000. Against you online, we have £29,000 bid. The bid is at 29,000. Online, do you wish to round it up for a nice round 30? The bid is at £29,000 then. At £29,000. Any further interest elsewhere for 30? At £29,000. I'll take half there, Tom, should it help our online bidder. We have £29,000. The whole bid at 29. Anybody else now for 5? At £29,000 the bid. All sure and done at 29,000. 29.5 new bidder. 29.5. You're out for £500, sir. The bid is at 29.5. Can I say 30 now? At £29,500. £30,000 we have online now. You're both out, gents. The bid is at £30,000. We have 30,000 online. We're looking for 30,005 now. It is online at £30,000. Can I say 5 again? You're both shaking your head the wrong way. One of you needs to swap. £30,000 a bid. Can I say 30.5 now? We have £30,000 online, and we're going to hold it provisionally at 30,000. The big round numbers put you off. Right, online then. 30,000 is the bid. We'll hold it provisionally for the first time at 30,000. Anybody else wish to come in for another 5? The second time at £30,000. Third and final time. Holding the bid provisionally online at 30,000. £30,000 online with you. Bidder 9412. Bidder 9412. We shall get you an answer on that one provisional. Thanking you. Okay, lot number 3. Moving on then to the 1989 Porsche 911 Carrera 3.2 Sport Cabriolet. We have Paul Cowland somewhere. There he is. What a handsome gentleman he is. And he's taller than you think, isn't he?
Taller and fatter. Yeah. So it's a widescreen TV, this one. Now, it's a beautiful sunny evening here in Runcorn. If I can't sell you, with my friend Duncan, a gorgeous Porsche convertible and a 3.2 and a sport, and probably in the wrong job. And this one as well, this comes from a vendor we know and love very, very much, who only sells and prepares beautiful cars. So I know where this has come from, I know who's selling it, and I know the standards that those cars must reach to be in that stable. So this is a good car, we know this. 100,000 miles on what I think is one of the nicest spec 80s cars. So the Sport gave you the Fouche wheels, gave you the sport suspension, gave you front and rear spoilers. So it gave you the hint of the turbo look on a narrow body, but without any of the expense, fuel consumption, or crazy handling of the turbo when you put your foot down. I have a normally aspirated 911 convertible, and they're just such a wonderful thing because there's just enough power. And this one has had an engine rebuild at 85,000 miles. The car's done 101, so you've got a relatively fresh engine, beautiful paint and body, a fantastic interior, and everything is there for you to enjoy this sunshine that we're getting. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. We shall find out again. Lot number 3 there, you have it. Perfect weather for it again today, ladies and gents. And I believe it's going to be like this right the way through the bank holiday. So get yourself into that tonight. I'm going to start the bidding on that one on the sheet here with me. We're some distance away, but it's a start nonetheless. We're going to start at £28,000 to get us underway, please, Tom, there. 28,000 is bid. Can I say 29 now? £28,000 we have at £28,000. We'll give it 29. The bid is at 28,000. At £28,000 at 28. Are you just scratching your head, sir? 29,000, good man. 29,000 he's bid at 29,000. At 29, 30,000 he's bid. Can I say 31? 31,000 we have on my left at 31. 32 is against you. 32,000. 33? At £33,000 bid. 33,000 he's bid at 33. 34,000 I have. Can I say 35? 35,000. 35,000 on my left, and that has cleared my sheet at 35. We're looking at 36 now. 35,000 is the bid. You're bidding online, do it now. We have £35,000 on my left at 35,000. Does anybody else wish to go 6 again? Internet, can see you there hovering away. You need to click that button if you wish to bid. The bid is at £35,000. We're going to hold the money on my left this time at 35. I'll take 35.5 quickly, should it help anybody. If not, we submit on my left for the first time at £35,000. The second time at £35,000. Third and final time at £35,000. Goes provisionally here at 35,000. Well done, sir. Bidder 802, thank you. Bidder 802, get your answer on that one. Again, provisional bids will get you an answer as soon as we can this evening. Moving on there, lot number 4. We move to the 2009 Ferrari, the F430 F1. Beautifully specified prancing horse. And we have Prancing Paul there to tell you all about it. Paul.
Yeah, the Rampante Caolando, that's what you've got for this one. This is a very lovely car. It contains all of the things that a good Ferrari should. It's in Rosso, so there's a big tick there. It's got the crema interior, some gentlemen walking through. Good evening, sir. And we've got some lovely bits. We've got carbon ceramics on this as well. We've got the Manatino steering wheel. It's an F1 gearbox. And it has had, I think, a very good life. Looking at the quality of the paint in the interior, who has ever had this car has looked after it, loved it, and maintained it appropriately. There's also, as well, you may see if you're viewing online, pictures we did of this car with some OZ racing wheels. If you would like, if you buy this car and you would like to separately negotiate with our vendor, they are also available too. But Duncan, she's the right colour, she's got the right interior, she's got shields, she's got brakes, she's got all the things you would want on an F430. But what's it worth?
Well, I'm glad it's got brakes. Are these the wheels here?
These are the sexy carbon ceramics. This has got all the bits you want.
Right.
Worth the extra money for sure.
I understand. Thank you. Right. Thank you, Paul. Lot before then, we have interest online in Lincolnshire. Welcome to you. We can start the bidding on that. We have 48, 49, £50,000 to get us underway. Can I say 52? The bid is at £50,000. Now looking for 52. 50,000 is the bid. 52,000 is the bid. Now online at 52. Now 54,000 bid. 54,000 on the Manor Park Classics website here at £54,000. Tom's in the lead here at 54. Can I say 56 now? At 54,000. Are you bidding, sir? 55, he says. All right, it's going the right way. 55,000 in the hall at 55. 56,000 in Lincolnshire. Back in Lincolnshire at 56. Now looking for 57 we have. 57,000. 57,000. Online, 58,000 bidder here at 58,000. Back with Tom at 58. Go 59, sir. 58,000 is the bid. Looking elsewhere, I'll come back to you here. The bid is at 58 online at £58,000. Does anybody wish to go 59? At 58 then for the first time. 59,000. Lincolnshire, what are we saying? £60,000 we have. The bid is at £60,000 now. You're out for 1,000, sir. The bid is at £60,000 now. Looking for 61.
Yeah.
Has the extra wheels you can get with it, should you wish. The bid is at £60,000 with the carbon brakes. I think the bid is at £60,000 online. I'll take a half again, sir, now if it helps you. The bid is at 60. We're going to hold it provisionally. Yes or no? Well, thank you for your bids either way. 60,000 then, online. Any further interest elsewhere for the first time? The second time at 60,000. Third and final time, all sure and done at £60,000. That goes provisionally online at 60,000 to our bidder in Lincolnshire, 9774. 9774 at £60,000. Right, moving on then. First of all, motorcycles in the sale tonight. Lot number 5. It is the 2008 Ducati. The 1098 are their very, very highly spec'd motorcycle. And Paul is somewhere at the back there to tell you more about it. There he is.
Thank you very much indeed. This is lovely, very highly spec. The bike connoisseurs amongst us will know all about the history of the 1098, but this one has got some lovely bits on this one. So you've got the Sato racing seat, you've got the Terminoni exhaust, you've got the carbon tank on this one, and it's come from a private collection, and it's only done 5,500 miles. So ridden sparingly, in beautiful condition, with all of those lovely extras on as well. It's got a valid MOT if you want to ride it, and she, again, is ready for the summer, Duncan. If you want to get out and enjoy yourself, the wind on your helmet, so to speak, she's ready. But what's she worth?
the wind on your helmet.
Keep it clean. It's a family show.
I'm glad you said that. There are some beautiful motorcycles in today, ladies and gents, so this one is certainly no exception. Lot number 5 there. Start me on that. We're asking 10,000 online. Let's start there. Should be doing double that, shouldn't it? He'll start me at £10,000. Start me at £10,000. Where's 10? Any interest at £10,000? Somebody start me. Start me nice and low. 10,000 we have. Right, 10,000 he's bid. Thank you. 10,000 I have. We're looking for 11,000 now. The bid is at £10,000. Online's in the lead at £10,000. Can I say 11 now? At 10,000 I have. The bid is online at 10. At 10,000 at 10. 11. 10.5. We're in halves already, Tom. My goodness, at £10,500. Against you online, the bid is at 10,005 now. The bid is at £10,500. Online, do you wish to bid again? The bid is at £10,500. You do. £11,000 is the bid. 11,000 now. We're looking for 11.5. At 11,000 I have. Can I say 11.5? The bid is 11,000. Take your 5 again now, sir. 11.5, thank you. 11,500 here in the hall at 11.5. That gentleman has seen the bike. He may have even sat on it. He probably got in trouble. At 11,005 the bid. Online, do you wish to go 12? The bid is 11.5. Just check the video out there, ladies and gents. Beautiful, beautiful example. At £11,500. Can I say 12,000 elsewhere? The bid is £11,500. Gentlemen in the hall, 11.5. That's against you now online at 11,005 the bid. Does anybody wish to go 12 elsewhere? At 11,500 then. For the first time here in the hall, £11,500 for the second time. Third and final time then. At £11,500. 11.5. It is provisional to you, sir. Bid of 957, thank you. Bid of 957. We shall get you an answer on that at 11.5. Goes provisionally. Thank you. Moving on to lot number 6 then. Lot number 6 is the 1986, the Porsche 944 Turbo. And again, we have Paul here in the centre of our hall. He's going to tell you more about it.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, if you've been watching from the start of the presentation, you will already know the story of this beautiful car. And just in case you've just joined us, and I can see online that many of you have, this car is a little bit special. What you may not know is that for their 70th birthday, Porsche themselves and many of their dealers actually resurrected all of their greatest hits. And each dealer and Porsche went through nut and bolt and made them as new or better than new. Now, this was the 944 Turbo that Porsche themselves rebuilt, started with a shell, weren't happy with it, got another better car, did it again. And to cut a very, very long story short, and don't worry, if you buy this, there is a book that comes with it that shows you all of this with the parts manifest. What you're looking at, ladies and gentlemen, is at least £250,000 build. You could have bought a house, or you could have bought this. Now, when we sold this originally, this broke the UK auction record for the most expensive 944 ever sold. It might fetch a little bit more today. The one thing I can guarantee is there is no other 944 anywhere in the world that's got more parts, more paint, more labour, or more expense than this one. So if you want one, you do want this one. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. I think I would quite happily live in that over a house any day. It is a lovely, lovely thing. Okay, there you have it. Lot number 6. I believe we have telephone interest on that. We do. We have George here on the phones. We have multiple interest on my sheet as well. Lots and lots of interest. People like this. We're going to start nice and strong on that. We're going to go 31, 2, 3,000, 33,000 pounds to get us underway. Can I say 34 now? 33,000. Are you bidding there, guys? Are you waving? 33,000 pounds. Nearly bought a Porsche. 33,000. We're looking for 34 now. The bid is at 33,000. Now 4 is it? 34's online. 35 is against you all. 35,000. Now looking for 6. The bid is at 35,000 pounds now. 35,000. Now looking for 6 at 35 against you online at 35,000 pound bid at 35,000. 36. Got you, sir. 36,000, 37,000 commission interest. 37,000 is bid. Take your 38 now. The bid is at 37,000. At 37,000 pound. You're out there online. The bid is at 37,000 pounds. You've heard Paul. Nearly £250,000 it would cost you to build the equivalent car today. At 38,000 is online. Got it online before you, sir. 38,000. I'll take 39 now. 38,000 is the bid. At 38,000, I'll take 39, 38.5. All right, 38.5. We're going the right way. 38,500. That's against you in Dublin. Welcome, Dublin. 38,500. That's 39,000 with George here on the phones at 39,000 pounds. We're looking for 39.5 now. 39.5 I have. Whole bid. 40,000 pounds is with George on the phones at 40,000 pounds. I'll take your half again now there, sir. The bid is at 40,000. 40,000. 40,500 we have in Australia. Welcome to you in Australia. It feels like Australia here today. At 40,005, 41,000 we have. 41,000 bid. 41,000. Telephones are in the lead now at 41,000. That's against you, Australia, and that's against you in Dublin. At 41,000, we're looking for 41.5. 41 is with our phone bidder. Can I take a half again, sir? You're bidding. 41,000 is the bid. I've got a shake of the head here. 41,000. We're going to take a chance and sell this car, ladies and gents. The best bid buys it today. 41,500 with Tom now on the Manor Park Classics website, and it's our island bidder. 42,000 with George. 42. George was just in before you there, I'm afraid, Tom. Right. You see, the reserve's been lifted, and all of a sudden, there's a lot more coming out of the woodwork. We've got 42.5, Australia, 42,500. In Australia now, we're looking for 43. 42.5 is the bid. 43,000 I have with our phone bidder. We're on sale all the way, ladies and gents. The bid's at 43,000 pounds here, with the phones at 43. 43.5, back with Tom. 43,500 pound the bid. We're selling it all the way at 43.5. 44,000 back with George. 44,000 bid. Telephones are in the lead at 44,000. At 44.5 back online. 44,500 in Tom's favour here now. 44,500. 45,000. Don't think I've forgotten about you, sir. I'm going to come back and ask you. 45,000 is the bid now. Telephones are in the lead. We are on sale all the way. The best bid shall buy it today at 45.5. 45,500 at 45,500 in New South Wales, Australia. 46,000 with the phones now. 46,000. Who knows where they are? 46,000 is the bid. Telephones are in the lead. 46,000 pound the bid. Selling it all the way at 46. Can I say 5 again? We can. 46.5 bid. 46,500 pounds is the bid at 47,000 here. 47,000. Telephones again. Make your bids nice and quick online. Thank you for your quick bidding. 47.5 bid. 47,500 is the bid. The bid is at 47.5 now. Telephones are out. They're in. 48. 48,000. Phones are in again. 48,000 is the bid. 48.5 we have. 48,500 pounds. The bid is at 48,500. We're looking for 49 there, George. 48.5. 49,000 is bid. 49,000. He's doing some sterling work there on the phones, is George, at 49,000 pounds. Online bidder, do you wish to bid again? You do. 49.5 in Australia at 49,500. Sorry, George, I'm a bit loud sometimes, aren't I? 50,000 pounds is the bid. 50,000 pounds we have. Right, telephones now, 50,000. And we are selling it all the way, make no mistake. The bid is at 50,000. Australia, we will stay in the fives for you. Make it nice and easy. Do you wish to bid again? 50,000 pounds is the bid then. We're going to put it on sale. Make no mistake. It goes to our phone bidder. I said and ask you, sir, are you bidding again? I thought you might say that. 50,000 is the bid then. It goes to the phones then for the first time. £50,000 then for the second time. Gavels up if you're watching in Australia or Ireland. Third and final time, we sell at £50,000. Sold to our telephone bidder, £50,000. Thank you, George. Bidder 2,000. Well done on the phones there. Thank you. Right, we move to then lot number 7 now. Lot number 7 is a 2015 Mercedes-Benz, the G350. And we have Paul there. He's going to tell you a bit about that lovely machine. Paul.
Thank you very much, Duncan. That was exciting on that Porsche 944. I think that might have been a new record. We will check that and get back to you. I think that might have just edged the bar up, and Kurt from Fast and Funded is very happy. And if you're the lucky buyer of that car, congratulations. It is beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Now, this is gorgeous as well. I had to check the date on this. This, can you believe, is 10 years old. Doesn't look it. Doesn't look 10 weeks old. Absolutely gorgeous G-Wagon, and I think it's the best engine for every day. The 350, the Blue Tech, the one that you can actually run and use sensibly, and it won't kill you at the pump. It's a really beautiful car, this. What was very lovely about it is only 2 years ago, this was good enough to be in the Mercedes approved used network. And the last time it was sold at Lister, they actually prepared the vehicle internally to the tune of £6,500. Now, if you were to do that as a retail punter, that would be about 10,000 quid. So 2 years ago, to get it looking this good, the dealer spent £10,000 at retail value. So it's pretty much perfect. Really nice mileage on this vehicle as well. All the right bits you want, and a semi-sensible engine, so something that you could really daily drive. And I think in an old money colour as well. Really nice looking truck, this. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Another vehicle we've got lots of interest in. I think we're in Cheshire. It is the home of the G-Wagon, isn't it? I think I've passed a few of these on the way here today. We have interest on that one. We're going to open the bidding a nice round, 28, 29, £30,000. Thank you. £30,000 is the bid. There's a few of you there hovering online. If you wish to join in, we'll go in twos. 30,000 is the bid. Who'll bid me 32? 30,000 I have. We'll look at 32. The bid is at 30,000 now at 30,000. 30,000. You having a bid there? At 30,000. The bid is at 30,000. At 30,000. Shall we say ones, Tom? 30,000 is the bid. At 30,000. Now look at 31,000 bid. 31,000. Now look at 2. 31,000 is the bid. Here at 31. Online at 31,000. The bid is at 31,000. Online's in the lead now. My sheet is clear. The bid is at £31,000. Can I say 2 elsewhere? The bid at 32,000. Your bids, chaps. 32,000. We're looking for 33 online now. The bid is at £32,000. Can I say 33? Here at £32,000. We're looking for 33 elsewhere. I've had a good look round this one. I've had a sit in it. It is beautiful. If you haven't got down to one of our viewing days, you've missed 33,000 bid. 33,000. Can I say 34? 34 we can. 34,000 on my right at 34. We're looking for 35 now. 34,000 is the bid. Can I say 35 at £34,000 bid? At 34,000. Anybody wish to go 5 now at £34,000 then? For the first time at 34, 35,000. Back online at 35,000 online. Against you now, gents. The bid is at 35. I'll take 6 now. 35.6, 35.5. All right, 35.5. 35.5. We're going the right way again. 35,500. Over to you, online bidder, at £35,500 now. Here in the hall at 35.5. Can I say 36? Online, you're out. 35.5 is the bid then. For the first time at £35,500. The second time at 35, 36. Letting everybody else do the hard work. Got you. 36,000. You're out there, gents. You want to go 5 now? 36,000 is the bid. You're out for £500. He's only bid once. You can't let him get away with that. At £36,000 is the 36.5 we have. 36.5. All the action in the hall now. 36,500 is the bid. Can I say 37? The bid is at £36,500. 37. So Andy from Kingfisher was having a bid then. 37, 37, you're in, sir. £37,000. Back in the hall at £37,000. I'll take 37.5 again, gents. You've been in all the way. Don't lose it now. For £37,000. Going to say 5 again. For 37,000. We're going to hold it then provisionally. Make no mistake at 37,000. Any further interest online? Online's gone quiet. I'll take 250 quickly if it helps anybody. At £37,000 then for the first time. £37,000 then for the second time, third and final time then, for £37,000. Provisional to you, sir, and your number is? Bid of 498. Bid of 498, we'll get you an answer on that one. Thank you very much for your bids. That one is provisional. Right, ladies and gents, lot number 8 moving on now. The internet's already having its own little party. The 1997, the Bentley Continental T, a very, very special example. And there we'll send it over to Paul, and he'll tell you just how special, I think.
Thank you, Duncan. Isn't this beautiful now? I do love this example of the Bentley Continental. There's lots of iterations of the Continental. This is my favourite. I think this is Bentley at the height of their powers, doing what they did best, which is an incredibly beautiful car with an enormous engine, lots of performance, but an incredible level of luxury. And that's what this car delivers. What I think particularly is amazing about this is how it sits. This is a one-of-one special order by Ron Stratton that he put into Bentley. So that's silver dollar paint, the interior, on what is already the most desirable shell. So it's a wide arch shell with the only 321 made, the 6.75 turbo motor. It is a machine. It's very quick, it's very beautiful, and it's only done 31,000 miles with an incredible history with all the right people. So Duncan, it's gorgeous, it's unique, but what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. It should be worth north of at least 50. So somebody start me there, if you will. Can I say 50,000? I can see we have interest online, but we're going to look for 50. Anybody wish to start me at £50,000? It will get there, won't it? Anybody wish to start me at 50? Start me nice and low at £40,000 then. Who'll bid me £40,000? Get some bids flowing. Any interest at £40,000? No interest at 40. £25,000. Right, Tom here likes the sound of my voice. At £25,000 a bid. Right, £25,000 we have at 25. Everybody in the hall should be stood there with a hand up now. £25,000 is the bid. Can I say 27.5? 25,000, 26. All right, small bites. 26 in the hall. 26,000 against you online. The bid is at 26. 26,000. You shouldn't have to think too hard about this one. 26, 27 is bid in Sheffield. Welcome to you, Sheffield, at 27,000. 28, 27 is the bid. 28, 28 I have here. 28,000 in the hall. We're looking for 29 now. 28,000 is the bid. We're looking for 29 elsewhere at 28. 29 new bidder. Here in the hall, 30,000 in the middle, 31 at the top, 31 everywhere now. Make your bids nice and clear too. 32,000, 32 is in the hall. Sorry, against you online at 32,000. Now looking for 33,000 online. 33,000. What are we saying here, gents? 33 is the bid. 34,000 on my left this time. 34,000 against you. 35,000 online now. 35,000 is the bid. There's a few of you there want this one at £35,000 bid. In a very unusual silver as well, I believe this one. 36,000 back with our bidder down under. 37,000 in Sheffield. Not quite so far to come for it. 37,000 is the bid. Can I say 38 now? 37 is the bid. The bid is in Sheffield now against you, Australia, and against all the gentlemen in the hall. The bid is at 37,000. At 37.5. All right, small bites again now. 37,500 is the bid. I'll take 38 this time. 37.5 is the bid at 38,000 now. £38,000 bid at 38, 38.5. 38.5 bid. 38,500 against you online. 39,000 bid. 39,000. One more, sir. 39,000 is the bid at 30. There's a bit of huffing and puffing going on over there. You're too slow. 39.5 is in Australia. £40,000 is in Marple. Welcome, Marple. £40,000 is the bid. Who'll bid me 40.5? 40,500 is the bid. Back in Sheffield now. 40,005 at £40,500 the bid. We're looking for 41 now. The bid is at 40,005. Australia, do you wish to bid again? You've no doubt not had chance to come down to one of our viewing days, but if you had, you'd love it. 40,005 is the bid. That is in Sheffield. £41,000 bid now in North Sydney, back in Australia at £41,000. Does anybody wish to go 41.5? We're going to hold the money. 41.5 is the bid in Sheffield now at £41,500 the bid at 41.5. I'm sure he asked for 40,000, didn't I? We could have saved 5 minutes here, couldn't we? At 41,005. 41,500 is the bid. Does anybody wish to now go 2? The bid is at £41,500. Come on, Albert, smile. 41,500 is the bid. At 41.5 bid then. At 41.5 bid, that is a Sheffield bid at 41,500 pound bid at 41,500. Now two bid, 42,000. Back with Australia at 42,000. Sheffield, it is your turn, and you do. 42.5 is bid. 42,500 pound a bid. The bid is at 42,500. We're looking for 43 now. For 42,500 pounds. Australia, I'm waiting for you. Everyone in the room seems to have died off here. The bid is at 42,500. Any further interest here? We're going to hold it then to our Sheffield. No, not yet. 43,000 is the bid at 43,000. Back with Australia now. 43,000 I have. The bid is at 43. Sheffield, you do. 43.5 now. At 43,500 pound. The bid at 43,500. One of one built for Ron Stratton himself. This is 43,500. Stunning in every way at 43.5. In Sheffield then. Are we bidding again Australia? We shall count it out, be fair to everybody. 43,500 then for the first time. 44,000 pound is bid. At 44,000. The bid is at 44,000. We're looking for 5 again now. At 44,000. Just make your bids clear if you're here in the hall, ladies and gents. The bid is at 44,000 pounds now. Australia is in the lead. Sheffield, you're back. 44,500. At 44,500 pound the bid. At 44.5, Australia do wish to round it up for 45 now. The bid is at 44,500 on the Manor Park Classics website. Bids are online now. We hold it provisionally for the first time, the second time, third and final time in Sheffield's favour at 44,500. 45. Leave it a bit later then next time. Australia, the bid is at 45,000 pounds. Sheffield, we shall extend you the same courtesy. Do you wish to go 45.5? At 45,000 pounds. The guys in the office, they do a sterling job at getting these provisionals over the line. Get your name down on the sheet. 45.5. Sheffield, you're in. 45,500 is the bid. We're looking for 6 again now. The bid is at 45,500. 45,500 pounds. Australia, they no doubt want to get on with their day there in Australia. I wonder what time it is. The bid is at 45.5. Australia, bidding again. Holding it then for the first time. Second time. Third and final time. This time to Sheffield at 45,500 pounds. Provisional to you, Sheffield. That is in your favour at 45,500 pounds. Bidder 7,958 in your favour. Thank you to our bidder in Sheffield, and also thank you to our underbidders as well. Right, moving on now to lot number 9, the second of our beautiful Ferraris today. 2013 in the year Ferrari 458 Spider, and we have Paul there very patiently waiting.
Thank you very much, mate. Well, we keep giving you these beautiful sports cars with open tops for these wonderful weather that we're having at the moment. This is gorgeous. It's a Spider that you can see. It's, and I think, the best colour. There's Rosso, and then there's Rosso Scuderia, which, if you don't know, nerdy fact, the reason that they came up with this lighter, brighter shade with more orange in is on the old TVs, the F1 cars looked too dark. They didn't look the right colour. So they worked out this colour would actually look like Ferrari red on an old television, and that's how the colour was born. Other highlights include we've got full carbon pack on this, so carbon seats, carbon inlays on the doors here, carbon centre console and dash. We've got the shields on the side, we've got the diamond cut 20s, and we've got carbon ceramics on a car that has only covered 10,000 miles. So it's absolutely beautiful. It's been beautifully maintained. I even had a look. It's even got the white gloves in the toolkit. So it's perfect for summer. Best colour, best trim, all the right options. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. There you have it, lot number 9. We do have plenty of interest in that. We're going to start nice round number here at £100,000 to get us underway. 100,000 is bid at 100,000. Can I say 105? £100,000. I'm reliably told by Tom as well. It's around about 4 o'clock in the morning for our bidder in Australia there, so thank you to them. £105,000 is online at £105,000 a bid. Online all the way to 105. Can I say 110 now? At £105,000. The spec you want, ladies and gents, isn't it? At £105,000. We're looking for 110 now. The bid is 110,000. Thank you, sir. In the hall at 110,000. Against you now online. The bid is at 105,000. £110,000. Online, do you wish to go 115? I have 110 in the hall. Carbon fibre racing pipe. It's got the racing seats to match there, the carbon fibre and the LED steering wheel. Online, do you wish to go 115? The bid is at £110,000. Should we make it easy for them, Tom? Let's go 112. Online, do you wish to come back in at 112? You do. They're waiting for the small bites. Right, 112 is bid. 112,000. Same to you, sir. 114? 112,000 is the bid. Looking for 114, 114,000 you're in. 114,000, whole bid. This gentleman has seen it. Online, you're out. 114,000 is the bid now. We're looking for 116 this time. The bid is at £114,000. Any further interest elsewhere? At £114,000 the bid. Online, do you wish to bid again? There's a few there hovering. You need to click to buy if you wish to buy it. The bid is at £114,000. Are we all sure and done? At 114,000, we'll take 115, 115, 116 is bid at 116,000. So do you want to go 117? 117 he does. 117 here. On the floor, £117,000 a bid. Online, do you wish to go 118? The bid is at 117. Looking elsewhere at £117,000 I have here. On my left at 117. Any further into 118 is bid. And round it up for 120, sir. It might put them off, the big round number. 120? What about 119? We'll stay in the ones there, make it easy for you. 119? Begrudgingly, very begrudgingly. £119,000 is the bid at 119,000 here in the hall at 119. Right, online, it is now over to you to round it up for 120. The bid is £119,000. Online, do you wish to go again? At £119,000 the bid. Yes or no? The bid's at 119 then. We're holding it, make no mistake, here in the hall. Any further bids? You're out there online at 119,000. It's another one if you want it. We're going to hold it on my left for the first time at £119,000. The second time at £119,000. Third and final time then. All sure and done elsewhere at £119,000. It's in your favour there, sir, provisionally to you. 119. What's your number? Was it 850? 850. Yep, 850. Provisional, sir. Get you an answer on that one. Right, lot number 10 then. Moving on then. Thank you for your bids on that one. Lot number 10 is the 2024, the Ducati Monster. The Senna, just 341 of these built. And Paul is there. Looks like he's going to be attacked by the bonnet of a Mini. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, I think Ayrton Senna, hopefully, if you're watching this either at home or in the room, he will need no introduction. He was a racing driver. He was quite good at it. Sadly, he's no longer with us. But obviously, he was known at the time, as well as driving McLarens and the Williams, he also rode a lot of Ducatis. And actually, during his time as a F1 driver, Ducati gave him an awful lot of bikes and they created quite the relationship together. Now, this is a bike from last year, from 2024, made with the full blessing of the Senna estate, hence the gorgeous Brazilian colours, to commemorate their relationship. Now, they only made 341 of these, so 3, which is the world titles, and then 41, which is his Grand Prix victories, and they are very, very limited. You hardly ever see them come up for sale. And this one, as you can see, is brand new. It has 2 miles on the odometer. It's also got all of its beautiful pack that comes with it, wonderful photographs, the original cover and the box. And it's stunning. I would imagine, Duncan, this is going to stay in someone's collection. If you are a supercar collector, if you're a Senna enthusiast, wouldn't this look just magnificent in your workshop, in your garage, in your boardroom, in your office? Or you could ride it, just hang the expense, don't worry about the depreciation, get on it and ride it. It's what the great man would have wanted. But Duncan, what's it worth?
We shall find out again, Paul. Thank you. Lot number 10 then. We have bids on the sheet on that, and we can start the bidding at 8, 9, £10,000. We're looking for 11. £10,000 is the bid. The paraphernalia that comes with this bike is worth this sort of money. 10,000 I have, we're looking for 11 now. 10 bid. Can I say 11 elsewhere? At £10,000. Now looking for 11. The bid's at 10,000. I would imagine a standard one of these would fetch that sort of money, wouldn't it? 11 bid online. Thank you, online. 11. I've got bad news for you online. I've got £12,000 here with me at £12,000 a bid. Online, do you wish to go 13 now? at £12,000 bid at 12,000. Riding this, it'll be like riding in your high vis. They will not miss you coming on that. £13,000 is bid. The bid is at 13,000. That is in your favour now online at £13,000. Can I say 14 elsewhere? The bid is at £13,000. We have an online bid here at 13. Can I say 14 now? For 13,000. This for the Ducati on the raised pedestal at the back there at £13,000. Any further interest now for 14? The bid is at 13. At 13,000. At 13,000. All sure and done at 14,000. New bidder at 14,000. Give you a moment there online again. Do you wish to go 15? The bid is at 14. At £14,000. Can I say 15 again? The bid is at 14. At 14. There's still a few of you there hovering away. Do you wish to bid again? At £14,000. I'll take 5, Tom, now, if you will, please. At £14,000. Anybody else now for 5? The bid is at 14. All sure and done here in the hall, at least anyway. Online, do you wish to go again? The bid is at £14,000. All we all did at 14. We will hold provisionally. Make no mistake, at £14,000 then. For the first time at 14,000. The second time at £14,000. Third and final time. All done elsewhere. £14,000. At £14,000. Provisional goes bidders 6956. Get you an answer on that. 6956. Thank you for your bids. Right, moving on now. Lot number 11 now. One of my personal favourites. This, always fancy one of these. Sadly, cannot afford it. So, not for me today. It is the 1988 Audi Quattro. Holy grail of the Audi. Paul, tell us about that car, please.
Do you know what, Duncan? I think we've all missed about the days of the inexpensive Audi Quattro are long gone. They're now quite a big ticket item, these cars. Do you want to just turn my microphone down a little bit up there in the gallery because it's getting a bit of feedback. We don't want to give people earache. So this is lovely. This is an MB, this car. So you may know that the launch car was the Quattro, the first one. They then did a facelift in the late 80s, about 87, 88, to give you this version, which had hydraulic lifters, a little bit more torque, a little bit more power. And they just are a very desirable thing. Anything at the moment that's 80s or 90s is very, very good news. Anything that's homologation is incredible news as well. And this is the best of both those. It used to be that everybody wanted a white one, but now because of ashes to ashes, everybody wants a red one. And this is a factory painted originally, now fully restored MB Quattro in red with a great history and a really sensible mileage. So we know that rally cars are good news. We know that homologation cars are good news. We know that later Quattros are the ones to drive. So it's got all the right things. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Just so you know, it's my job to give everybody earache. Okay. I'm very good at it. My wife tells me all the time. Right, we have interest on that, but I'm going to look your way first because I think it's going to surpass this quite some. Somebody started me on that for £50,000. Can I say £50,000? Does anybody wish to bid £50,000? Blow all my bids out of the water here. 50,000. Oh, I thought we had a bid there, Tom. You're teasing me. Go on, we'll have some fun then. We'll start the bidding at £30,000, and I can go 32 against you online. 32,000 is the bid. Now looking for 34. The bid is at 32,000 now. 34,000 right at the top at £34,000 the bid at 34,000 and 6 against you all. 36,000 is bid now at 36,000. Now looking for 38. 36,000 is the bid. Can I say 38? The bid is at 36,000 now at 36,000 at 36. Can I say 38? Do you want to go halves on this one, Tom? At £36,000 the bid. The bid is at 36. The bid is at 36. No, I mean you and me buy it. At 36,000. What about 7 now? The bid is at £36,000 then. For £36,000. Anybody else now for 37? The bid is at 36,000. My goodness, that would represent some decent value, I would imagine, at 36,000. Online, again, there's a few hovering there. If you wish to buy it, you need to click that bid. 37,000, thank you. 37,000. Bidder in the hole, back here now at £37,000. We're looking for 38 now. The bid is at 37. We're going to hold it all the way, make no mistake, for £37,000. All the commission is out. The bid is in the hall for £37,000. Online, do you wish to go 8? At 37,000 then. Are we all done at 37,000? For the first time then. Make no mistake, the bid is at £37,000. The second time at just £37,000. Third and final time. Holding it here in the hall for £37,000 with bidder 855. Provisional to you, sir. Thank you. Bidder 855. We shall endeavour to get you a positive answer on that one. Right, moving on again now is lot number 12. Lot number 12 is the 1974, the Jensen Interceptor 3. And there is Paul. He'll tell you more about that car. Paul.
Thank you, mate. Now, if you're kind enough to watch our TV show, you may remember that we lost our shirt by restoring the 1973 press demonstrator from Jensen. It was a beautiful car. It needed a lot of work, and we spent a six-figure sum getting that car right, which we didn't get back. Now, this is the 1974 press demonstrator. So this is a genuine Jensen demo car with all of the paperwork to support that. And dare I say, it's probably in a slightly better condition than the one that we did. Beautiful colour, cerise, this one. It's electronic overdrive, it's got the lambswool over rugs, it's got the big block, it's got everything that you want, including over £63,000 worth of maintenance and upkeep bills, which are all with it. And some of the names on this car are people like Cropredy, and we actually worked with them when we did our car on the TV. They are the best in the business. They've been looking after this car. So it's a wonderful thing. It's a press demo. It's a beautiful colour. It's got all the right stuff, including the Webasto tied into the vinyl roof. And it's stunning. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. This one, we have multiple interest in again on that car. We're going to open the bidding on this one today. Nice and low. Get some bids flowing. £26,000. We're looking for 27, please. 26,000, 27, 28,000 against you, Tom, at £28,000. We're now looking for 29. The bid is at 28. Can I say 9 now? 29,000 is online. £30,000 is against you, online bidder. The bid is at 30,000. We're looking for 31 now. £30,000. Beautiful colour as well, this car. At £30,000 I have. Now one online at 31,000. The bid is at 31,000. Here at 31,000. Online at 31,000. Online, you are now in the lead. And we're going to hold it all the way. For £31,000 I have. The car here on the right hand, or my right hand side at least, your left, 31,000. Looking for two elsewhere now. The bid is at £31,000. Can I say two elsewhere? At £31,000 then. Hold two, 32,000. Got you, sir. 32,000. New interest in the hall for 32,000. That's against you now online at £32,000 a bid. At 32,000 I have. At 32,000 online, you're out. The bid is at 32,000. 33,000 he's back in. We have MLT certificates dating right the way back through till 1980 for this vehicle. Some nice provenance with it. At 33,000 now is an online bid. So do you want to go 34? 33,000 I have. Online, mate, no mistake. You're out in the hall. The bid is at 33 and a half. 33 and a half, we'll take it. 33 and a half is bid. Same to you there online. Do you wish to go 34? 33,500 is the bid. The bid is at 33.5. 34,000 is back online. Tom's in the lead. On the Manor Park Classics website, it's against you now, sir. We have 34,000. Take your half again. 34 and a half. Someone's got there before you. You need to round it up at 35. The bid is at 34 and a half. £1,000 bid at 34,500. Nottingham, you're in the lead at 34,500. Now looking for 35. At £34,500. We're going to hold the money all the way, make no mistake. We have £34,500 bid. And I'll take 35 again. Underbidder, you've been in all the way. Do not let them have it for a £500 bid. Do not lose it. Do you want to offer 250 there, Tom, very quickly? We'll take 750 from you, underbidder. I forget where you were, but if you wish to bid again, now is your chance. We have 34.5 bid. Do you wish to go 34,750? We'll give you the countdown. At £34,500. We're going to hold it with Nottingham for the first time. £34,500 for the second time provisionally. Third and final time in Nottingham's favour. All done at 34.5. 34.5. That goes provisional to our bidder in Nottingham. 1323. Thank you for your bids. And we have a bit of good news to tell you about on that. Well, on another of the vehicles that we've offered previously. Lot number 4 was the Ferrari F430. The guys in the office done a sterling job there, and it's over the line at £62,500. Sold car. Congratulations to our bidder on lot number 4. Thank you, Tom. So we will move now to lot number 13. Lot number 13 is one of our beautiful E-Type Jaguars, the V12 Roadster there, 1973 in the year. And there's Paul under the lights. He'll tell you about that vehicle. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. And I like this car very much because I do love a V12 Roadster. I think Series 3 with a V12 is a really nice place to be. And being a larger gentleman, a little bit more room as well. This car's particularly pleasant because it's a manual. So you get the manual V12 Series 3. And what I love about this, well, there's two things. One, it's a Coventry-supplied car, supplied and sold in Coventry, which I think is wonderful for an old Jag. And it's also got my favourite thing in the world, which is an older restoration. So this car was restored, didn't need much, in 2008. And some money was spent, and all the work that you see is basically having been done since 2008. And I think when a car looks this good, that long after a restoration, you know it was a really good restoration. We also believe that the mileage, which is very low, is credible. A lot of paperwork to support that, and just reams and reams and reams of paper, loads of history, loads of bills, loads of knowledge that we know what this car is. It's beautiful condition. It's got the manual gearbox and the V12 engine. It's everything you need for summer cruising, and the patination on the interior could not be better. It's perfect. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Lots of interest in this one again today. We're going to open the bidding on that at 50, 52, 54,000 pounds. I'm going to look your way for 56,000 if we may. 54,000 pounds is bid at 54,000 pounds. If you want an E-Type today, ladies and gents, we have a lovely, lovely selection there at 54. 56,000 we have at 56,000 pound, the bid at 56. Now looking for 58, the bid is at 56,000 pound now at 56,000, online at 56. Can I say 58 now? The bid is at 56. 56,000 pound is the bid at 56. 57, he says. All right, 57, small bites. What are we saying online? Shouldn't take long to decide on that. Look at it, beautiful, beautiful. 47,000. Credible miles only. Believe correct there. Fantastic history file there. Low ownership example. We're at £57,000. Online, you're out. The bid is at 57. 58,000. Someone back in online here at 58. We have 58. We're looking for 59 now. 58,000 is the bid. Can I say 59? 59 we can. 59,000 is the bid. Round it up for 60 there online, please. The bid is at £59,000. At 59, can I say 60 elsewhere? The bid is at 59,000 now. At £59,000 bid. At 59, you're out online. £60,000 we got there. £60,000. I'll stay in ones for you there, sir. The bid is at £60,000 now. At 60,000. Can I say one again? At £60,000 the bid. All done at 61,000. Back in the hall. This gentleman's seen it online. 61,000 is the bid. Do you wish to go 62? 61,000 is the bid at 61,000. At £61,000 bid. Any further interest online? I'm going to hold it, make no mistake. The bid is at £61,000. So our whole bidder at 61,000. You're all quiet online this time at £61,000 the bid then. For the first time at £61,000. The second time at 61,000, but 62,000 bid. 62,000 is the bid at 62,000. 62,000 is the bid. Any interest on the phones? The bid is at 62,000. Looking for three now. 62,000 is the bid. Can I say three in the hall? You're out there. Underbidder, you're out at £62,000. Is there any further interest? For the first time at £62,000. Make no mistake. The bid is at £62,000 then. The second time at £62,000. Third and final time, all sure and done elsewhere at £62,000. At 62,000 in your favour there, Tom. Bidder 811. Get you an answer on that. Thank you. Right, that one goes provisionally, but we have one that has not gone well. It did go provisionally, but it's been sold thereafter. Lot number 8, the Bentley Continental, is a sold car. Congratulations, sold at £46,000. So well done to the guys in the office there. And congratulations to our bidder on that. That takes us now, I can see Paul loitering right down the front here, to lot number 14. Paul.
Isn't this beautiful? Absolutely stunning car. We're coming to the dream cars, the big ticket items, the stars of the show. This is a 365 2+2. I think the 365 is a gorgeous car anyway. I personally prefer the 2+2. I like the fact it's longer, it's leaner. I think it's more handsome. It is a really beautiful car. Now, this is exactly as you want it. We're talking history back to before the car was actually built. So we've got the original order, the build sheet. If you want to know anything about this car, we have the paperwork for it. Not only that, it was recently restored by Grey Paul in Nottingham, my home dealership. Funny enough, this was actually restored in the building that I used to work in. Can you believe that? There you go. We actually sold it to Grey Paul. That's where this car was done, money, no object restoration. And because of that, the car was then fully Ferrari certificated. So it does have its Classica certification. In other words, Ferrari have agreed this car is nut and bolt perfect and it has no questions. So she's gorgeous. She's got everything that you need, a history to die for, going back before the car was built. That's hard to do. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Have you got one of these in your collection?
I wish. This is more than my house cost.
Not yet is the answer. Right, there you go. Thank you, Paul. Lot number 14 there. Lot number 14 there. Starting in a nice round. Who'll go £200,000 for it? It should be worth double, shouldn't it? Who'll start me at a nice round £200,000? Anybody wish to come in at 200? Thought you were having a bid then, so he's just scratching his ear. Anybody wish to go 200,000? Right. Start me nice and low, 150 then. He'll start me at £150,000. 150, I could see the lots of people hovering there. 150 is the bid. Let's go 160, can we? 150,000 is the bid. A £150,000. Beautiful, beautiful colour combination as well. It's gleaming here under the lights. It's impeccable. At £150,000. Online's in the lead at 150. Now looking for 160 at 150,000. 160 bid. 160,000 is the bid. Can I say 170? At £160,000. We have 160 bid. We're looking for 170 now at £160,000. 170. 170. Beat you to it, sir. Do you want to go 180? Online's in the lead. 170,000. Yes? It's 180 if you're bidding. 180. 180 in the hall. Against you now online at £180,000. Online, you're all out. Hall bid at £180,000 now. 180 bid at 180. 180,000. Online do 190 we have. Online £190,000 is bid at £190,000 now. Sir, we're going to get there. Round it up for two at £190,000. Where we should have started. Can we go two? 200. Good man. 200,000. I knew we'd get there. 200,000 is the bid. The bid is at 200,000. Against you now online. The bid is in the hall at £200,000. Can I say 210? At £200,000 for this very car here, ladies and gents, at £200,000. We're looking for 210 now at 200,000. At £200,000. If you think you can't afford it, ladies and gents, just go and have a chat with Kirk and Linda at Fast and Funded. They will help you afford it. Do not worry about that. We have £200,000 bid. I'll take 205. We shouldn't have to, but we'll take 205 now. The bid is at £200,000 now. Any further interest elsewhere? Are we all done at £205,000? Online, you're back in the lead at £205,000. We have 205,000 now. Sir, do you want to go 210? At £205,000 a bid. The bid is at 205. We'll give it 210 now. At 205,000. Now we'll give it 210. 210. One more. Go on, sir. 210. Good man. 210. 210,000 is the bid now. At 210,000. Over to you now online at £210,000. I'll take 215 now. The bid is at £210,000. At £210,000. The bid is at 210. At £210,000. Shall we go two? A small one. Begrudgingly from Tom here, he's offering you at two. The bid is at £210,000 there. Any further interest? Online, you're bidding again. Holding it at £210,000 then. For the first time, make no mistake, you are out online. The second time at 212,000 back online now. £212,000 the bid at 212 now. Online, you're in the lead again at 212 against you now, sir, at £212,000 the bid. I can see you in this at 212. Can I say 214? At £212,000 the bid. It is online, make no mistake, at £212,000. We're holding it here. Yes or no? For the first time, I'll take one quickly. If not, we're holding it online at £212,000 then. For the first time at £212,000. If you're sure in the hall, you've seen it at £212,000 for the second time. Third and final time then. All sure and done. Online holding at £212,000. 212,000 bidders, 62. Thank you. We shall get you an answer on that. It goes provisionally, and thank you to our bidder at the back there as well. Provisional to you. We'll get you an answer on that one. Okay, moving to lot number 15 now. Lot number 50, we're back to our motorcycles now, and this is the 2023 Norton V4 SV. It is, of course, a handcrafted British superbike, and that one is just on the right-hand side as you're coming through into the main hall, just next to Paul Callan, funnily enough. Paul.
Here I am once again. This is a little bit of a wonderful moment. It's also a little bit of a sad moment as well, because this bike, as you're about to see, is very, very beautiful. But what's sad is Norton is now the last remaining British designer and producer of superbikes. If you want to buy basically a 100% British bike, this is your last chance to do it. The V4 SV, absolutely stunning. I'm going to let Fraser come in on some of the details. Everything is carbon fibre, all the fairing around the back. We got the chain guard as well. Or beautiful machined and billet aluminium. It's just utterly stunning. The reason it looks like new, ladies and gentlemen, is because it's done 62 miles, so it really is like new. It's been very gently ridden. And you can see even on the tank, there's this wonderful detail here on the carbon tank where they actually stencil out the badge and you see the naked carbon through. It is just unbelievably well detailed. It's absolutely gorgeous. And as I say, as new, practically unridden, and certainly a collector quality bike. If you're looking for one to tuck away as a future investment or just something beautiful to look at, as this podium shows, they are art, true art. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. I don't know if you know this, but I'm between bikes at the minute. I recently sold my bike and I'm running around on my 125 Honda Monkey bike. So if you feel like chipping in, I'd be very grateful. I fancy this myself. Right, ladies and gents, we're going to hold the bidding on that one nice and low again for this. We've got 14, 15, 16,000 pounds for a bad start. He'll be me 17. 16,000 pound we have. The bid is at 16,000 pound. We're halfway there. 16,000. One owner from new, and it is not even run in yet. 16,000 is the bid. We're looking for 17 now. 16,000 I have at 16,000 pound is the bid at 16. Handcrafted here in the UK at 16, 17 bid. 18 against you now, sir. 18 against you online as well. 18 is the bid. I'll take 19 off either of you. The bid is at £18,000. Have a closer look at £18,000. The bid is at 18. We're looking at 19 now. We have 19, I think, online. We do. 19,000 is the bid at 19,000. Welcome, Cheshire, to you at £19,000. 19.5 is against you all at £19,500. The bid. Round it up for 20 now. The bid is at 19.5. At 19,500. Are you bidding there, sir? The bid is at 19.5. You're out for a full £500. Same to you online. The bid is at £19,500. Does anybody wish to go 20 now? At £19,500 bid. The bid is at 19.5. If you turn up to the meet on a Sunday for your tea, your cup of tea and your tray of chips, you're going to be the only one there on that bad boy. £19,500 is the bid. Does anybody wish to go 20 at 19.5? Are we all sure and done at £19,500? I would have sworn it would have at least started with a 2, if not a 3. We're at 19.5 then. All done elsewhere. 19,500 then. Make no mistake, if that's what we've got, that is what we're calling with at £19,500 then. For the first time at 19.5. The second time at £19,500. Third and final time at £19,500. All sure and done at 19.5. At 19,500. That goes provisionally to bid of 732, £19,500. We'll get you an answer on that. The guys in the office there doing a sterling job, so we'll see what we can do with that. Moving back to four wheels again now. Lot number 16 is the 1972, the Bristol. This is Series 2, and we have Paul there stood beside the car. Paul.
This is just, to me, one of the best cars in the sale. I love this. People that don't know about cars, they're very understandably and rightly impressed by things like Ferraris and Bentleys and Porsches. People that really know about cars, we're impressed by stuff like this. Bristol 411, I just say you could turn up anywhere with this. London Concours, Goodwood Revival, everybody would just give you the nod. Certain cars have the X Factor. This car has the X Factor. It's just got it in spades. They're a very pretty car anyway, but we're very fortunate that our vendor for this car, Duncan, has exceptional taste. So as you can see from the interior, this would have had a black interior originally. It's now got this beautiful oxblood leather. And I cannot stress enough the quality of the work on this car. From the paintwork, which is actually older paintwork, was done about 8 years ago. The quality of the trim, which looks like many, many thousands have been spent. Just the flawless fit on this final roof, which is absolutely beautiful. It's got some light mods. The purists will notice they're not the correct wheels, not the correct wheels. They do come with the car as well. But you know what? I think just leave it like it is. It's almost like somebody has done a ridiculously expensive resto mod. Now, Bristol has come back. Bristol are going to be doing new cars. I guarantee they will sell you something very similar to this. And I also guarantee it will be significant six figures. This could be less than that. I do think it will go for more than our estimate. I think our estimate of 30 to 35 is very sensible. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Yes, very, very tastefully done this. It is beautiful. Tom's got his name on this, having coming from Bristol. We have interest on the sheet. We've got interest online again. They're having their own little party. We're going to open the bidding on. We'll take the online bid, but I've got a lot more on the sheet with me. We're going to go 20, 21, 22, 23, £24,000, please. £24,000 is the bid. Online, I'll give you a moment if you want to come back for 25. 24,000 is the bid. At 24, we'll give it 25. The bid is at 24. That 5 bid, 26,000. Against you online still. So do you want to go 27? The bid is at 26 at £26,000. Give you a moment. The bid is at 27. Standing at 27. 28,000 I have. We'll give it 29 now. Have a closer look there, gents. The bid is at £28,000. Can I say 29? We have £28,000 at £28,000 now at 28. Anybody else now? At 28.5, he says. All right, 28.5, £29,000 is with my commission bid. At £29,000, I'll take 5 again. At £29,000. Same again to you online. The bid is at £29,000. Yes or no for 5? 29.5. 29.5, £30,000. He's back on my sheet, sir, I'm afraid. At £30,000. I'll take you 5 again. £30,000 is the bid. Any interest over by the car there, gents? The bid is at 30,000. Online with our maiden bidder. Where have you gone? The bid is at £30,000. And we are on sale, believe it or not, at £30,000. Does that change anybody's mind? The bid is at £30,000. We're selling the car here to the commission bidder. Make no mistake. Anybody else now for 30.5? 30,500 in Cheddar, Somerset. Was that our maiden bidder? That was our maiden bidder. They've been very, very patient. Cheddar, I've got some good news for you. You've beaten my commission bid. They are out. You're in at £30,500. Commission bidder, if you're here and you're lurking or you're watching, now's your time to panic. 30.5 is the bid. 30,500 is the bid. And we still have the car on sale. Does anybody wish to go 31,000? The bid is at £30,500 out. We are on sale. Make no mistake, for the first time. At £30,500 on sale all the way now at £30,500 for the second time. The third and the final time. It goes to Cheddar at £30,500. Sold. 30,500. Congratulations to our bidder in Cheddar. 11878. 11878. That is your car. Thank you for your bids. Right, new sheet for me. Pass you that, Tom. Thank you. We're going to move to lot number 17 now. Lot number 17 is the 1996 Porsche 911, the 993 variety, the Carrera 2. Last of the air-cooled, of course, that car. And somewhere in this hall is Paul. There he is with his Ferrari microphone. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, there are certain things that will just be money in the bank cars that you always know that you'll have fun owning, but then you'll always be able to sell at the end of it. And this is one of those cars. 993, as we know, the last of the air-cooleds, last of the classic 911 glass house. Stunning. Everybody wants one. Everybody fights over them. The car that everybody wants is the Carrera 2. So the two-wheel drive, it's the purest choice, and everybody wants a manual. This is a Carrera 2 manual. It's also in midnight blue, one of the best colours. It's got marble leather, and it's got factory roof and aircon. Somebody ticked all the boxes on this one, and it's got turbo look alloys as well. Really lovely car with 95,000 miles. Fantastic history with all the right people. People like Hartech, hello Grant if you're watching, people like Jasmine Porscheling. All the top specialists have looked after this car. And you can see, if you just zoom in, even brand new Michelin's on the front that's still got the hairs on the side. This is just a car that you can tell has been looked after by someone that really cares and taken to all the right people who know what they're doing. And for that reason, one to treasure, one to enjoy. But I do think that whatever you pay for it is money in the bank. But what's it worth, Duncan?
Absolutely, Paul. Right, lot number 17, thank you again. We're going to open the bidding on that one here, and I can start the bidding at 37, 38,000 if we can, please. We'll go 39, 38,000 we have, £38,000 bid. Now looking for 39, at 38, 39, £40,000 on my sheet, please. 40,000 is the bid, now looking for 41, at £40,000 bid. At £40,000, at 40,000. Now looking for 41, 41,000 in the hall before you. 42 either way. I'm afraid, guys, see you both out. 42,000 is the bid. I'll take 43 now. We have £42,000 bid at 42. Now 3 is it? 43,000. Online was in first there. The bid is at 43,000 now. Welcome to you, Merseyside, at 43,000. Not so far to come at 43,000. 44, 44,000. 44's online. 45, you got in. Right, 45,000 now. Whole bid, and my sheet is clear, just to be clear, at 45,000. Online over to you. 45,000 is the bid at 45. I'm looking for 46 now. We have £45,000 bid at 45,000. Are we bidding again there in Merseyside? Any further interest in Cheshire? The bid is at £45,000. Can I say 46 now? At 45,000 then. Holding it, make no mistake, at £45,000. For the first time at 45,000. 6. New bidder on my right this time. £46,000 bid. 46,000. You didn't get in online. You need to bid again. The bid is at 46. Sir, you're going 47. 46,000 is the bid. I'll take 47 now. The bid is at 46. 46.5. Go on. You deserve it. You've been in a while. 46,500 is the bid. Same again to you now, chaps. 46.5 is the bid. Can I say 7? At £46,500 the bid. The bid is at 46,500 now. At 46,500. You're out for 500 at the back. The bid is at 46.5. All sure and done. You're out online. Make no mistake. The bid is at 46.5. £47,000 bid. 47,000. Don't lose it for £500. The bid is at 47 now. 47 is the bid. Now looking for 5 again. The bid is at 47,000. 47.5, thank you, sir. 47.5 bid at £47,500 the bid at 47,500. Can I say 48? Yes? 47,005 is the bid. Yes or no? At £47,500 then. All done at 47,500 for the first time then for £47,500. The second time at £48,000 bid. 48,000. In your favour, Tom. 48,000. Against you in the hall now, chaps. The bid is at 48,000. Can I say half again? 48,000 is the bid. You're out for £500. 48,000 is the bid then. For the first time, make no mistake, holding it here. The second time at £48,000. Third and final time, all sure and done, at £48,000. £48,000 in your favour there, Tom, at 48,000. Get you an answer on that. Bid of 6,956 at £48,000. Goals provisionally. Thank you to you. Right, moving on again now. Lot number 18. Lot number 18 is another of our E-Type Jaguars in today. This is a 1965 car. Oh, Tom, you've got a bit of £2,000 coming in. That's handy. Let it go. Let it run. See where we get to. 4.2 E-Type Jaguar. Complete restoration on that vehicle. Paul, tell us more, please.
Duncan, it's absolutely beautiful. Often in an auction description, people put probably the best, might be the best. I think it's fair to say this probably is the best, this one. Absolutely stunning car. We've got a huge amount of certification and paperwork for, including its original heritage certificate. It's an interesting car, this one, because it was supplied to the US&A. In the first instance. So it went out to America, New York, then on to Hawaii, and it's since come back to the UK, where it's been in the hands of somebody that owned a restoration business. And for that reason, they went mad. They absolutely spent all the money, all the time, and did things to an absolutely beautiful standard. You'll notice as well, at the same time, they converted it to right-hand drive. And that was all done properly, using all the best parts. The paintwork is a straight 10. The interior is a straight 10. It's one of those no questions cars, Duncan. It just needs absolutely nothing. Just put it in your collection, show it, enter it into very high-end concours. This is a proper, almost international level concours car, where you might even have a chance of taking something home with you at the end of it. It's just perfect in every way. Great to collect, great to drive, great to show. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Beautiful in that colour as well. Somebody else online thinks so. In Essex, they're in the league currently at 40,000, but I've got bad news for them in Essex, I'm afraid, Tom. We've got a lot more than that on the sheet here with me. We've got 45,000, we've got 50 and 55,000. £55,000. Essex, do you wish to go 60? £55,000 we have. The bid is at 55. I'll give us 60 now. At £55,000 bid. At £55,000 bid. £60,000 is an online bid at £60,000. The bid at 60,000. At £60,000. Welcome to you in Oxford. At £60,000 the bid. We're looking for 65 now. 60,000 is the bid online at £60,000. We'll give us 65 elsewhere. The bid is at £60,000. Can I say 65 at 60,000? Are you bidding again there, Essex? The bid is in Oxford at £60,000. The bid at 62,000. All right, small bite. 62,000 bid. 62,000. We'll give us 64 now. It could tell a few tales, this car, couldn't it? Lived a life, 64,000 bid. 64,000 is the bid. We're looking for 66. The bid is at £64,000 now at £64,000 bid. At 64,000, you'll stand out from the crowd in this car. Let it £66,000 bid. 66,000. Can I say 68? At £66,000. You're bidding there, Jen. 66,000 is the bid. 68,000 now is the bid. At £68,000. We're looking for £70,000 now. At £68,000. Can I round it up for 70? The bid is at £68,000. Oxford, you are in the lead. We're looking for 70 this time. The bid is at £68,000. Any further interest at £68,000? Alden at 68,000. Shall we say 69, Tom? 68, there's no harm in trying. 68 is the bid. Does anybody at 69,000 bid? Back in at 69,000. Just accept that bid, please, there, Tom. 69,000 is the bid. Can I say 70 now? £69,000 is the bid. At 69,000. Can I say 70 now? The bid 70,000 we can. £70,000 is the bid. At £70,000, we're looking for 71 now. 70,000. All online this time at £70,000 a bit. Any further interest elsewhere? At £70,000 then. For the first time, make no mistake, at £70,000. 71,000. Back in at 71,000. Looking for two now. 71,000 is the bid. 71,000. In ones all the way at 71,000. Going to say two now. 71,000. Give you a moment there. Under bid of the bid is at £71,000. Anybody wish to go two now? At £71,000 bid. Look at the interior. It is absolutely spotless. You could take it to a show and you could probably win a trophy at the weekend. 72,000. 72,000 we have. Small bites now. 72,000 is the bid. Looking for three this time at £72,000. You're bidding here, sir. The bid is at 72,000. Are we all done at £72,000 then? For the first time at £72,000. The second time at £72,000. Third and final time then. All sure and done at £72,000. Holding it here at 72. At 72,000. Provisional. Bidder 9. You were related to the party. Bidder 9. 72,000. Provisional to you. Thank you for your bids. Right, moving on again now. Lot number 19. Another of our stars of the show here is lot number 19. The 1968. The Aston Martin DB6. Vantage. Paul, tell us about that car, please.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, my good friend and colleague Damien on the stage there were talking earlier about DB5s and DB6. Obviously, we all love the DB5 because James Bond drove one. They keep bringing it back because there's an iconography with this car that is just completely timeless. But the DB6 is actually, in many ways, a better car, particularly if you like to drive fast. So obviously DB5 to DB6, they made the car longer. It's a longer wheelbase. It's more stable. It's got the cam tail on the DB6 as well. So at speed, they're much more stable. Although they abandoned the Superleggera body construction, you still got aluminium outer panels, steel inner body. The DB6 in many ways, I think, is better value because you get all of the looks of the DB cars. You get, I think, a better GT, and probably the price will be about half of what a DB5 will be because you're not paying James Bond tax. This is particularly nice. It's in gunmetal. It's the right colour. It's got the oxblood leather interior. It also has over £170,000 worth of expenditure relatively recently. So £100,000 on the body, and then over £30,000 on a very expensive and extensive retrim, and then 30-odd grand on a load of other stuff that will keep it going for many, many years to come. It's a beautiful car, and as I say, I think much better value than a DB5. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Tom here fancies himself as the new James Bond. He's put his name down. I'd say he's more Miss Moneypenny personally, but
I think he's more Bale Bond than James Bond.
Right, lot number 19 there. Lot number 19, you've heard all about it from Paul there. Multiple interest again on that car with lots of commission interest coming in. I can see the internet again trying to join. We're going to start the bidding on that. We've got 120, 130, 140, 150,000 pounds is bid. We have a deposit. Let's see if we can get the balance. 150,000 is the bid. Can I say 160? At 150,000 pound bid. The bid is at 150. We'll give it 160 now. At 150, 160 we have. That will be lovely. Thank you. At 100, and thought we'd never ask. 160,000 bid. 170,000 pound bid. 170 bid at 170. 170 I have. We're looking at 180 now. 170 for that car, ladies and gents, at 170,000 pounds. Can I say 180 elsewhere? The bid is at 170 now. 170,000. 175 is a whole bid. Online. Do you want to match that and raise it? 180. 180 you do. 180. I'll stay in fives. 180,000 is the bid. We're looking for 185 now. 180,000 pounds. 185 is online again. Online is in the lead at 185,000. You're out, sir. You want to go 190? 185 is the bid. At 185,000 pounds the bid at 185. Yes or no? At 190. Sorry, sir. I can't see the wood for the tree sometimes. 190. New bidder. 190 is the bid now. Online, do you want to go 195? At 190,000. We should have started at 2. At 190,000 pound the bid. At 190 is a whole bid. The gentleman has seen it. At 190,000. Online, do you want to go 195? At 190,000. You know what we'll do, Tom? Let's go 2, shall we? Nice and low now for you if you wish to bid again there online. The bid is at £190,000 for a beautifully spec car that, as Paul said, has had in the region of £170,000 spent on it in recent times, which effectively, by my man maths, means that you're giving £20,000 for the car, doesn't it? Right, 190 is the bid. Anybody wish to go 192? At £190,000 a bit. Any further interest at £190,000? Are we all done at 190 then? For the first time at £192,000 bid. Back in at 192. We'll stay in the twos at 192,000. Can I say what? 194. Thank you for your quick bidding. 194 is the bid. 194,000. We're looking for 196 now. At 100, just look at the wheels gleaming there in the video, ladies and gents. Have a look at the video there. 194,000 is the bid. Can I say 6 now? Immaculate interior, beautiful colour combinations. 194,000 is the bid then. Are we all done in the hall this time at 194? I'll take 195 quickly at £194,000. Just ask Paul there. He'll chip in for the extra 1,000. 194 is the bid. Yes or no? At 194,000, he's shaking his head. At 194, and that's not just Paul. At 194,000 then, for the first time at £195,000 bid. At 195,000. Can I say 6 now? At £195,000 it is the bid. It still represents amazing value to get yourself into a DB6 and play James Bond. At £195,000, one of the best on the market, drives and presents beautifully. At £195,000 then for the first time. At £195,000 then for the second time. Third and final time. We are going to hold it here at £195,000. Bidder rate 11 in your favour, £195,000. We will get you an answer on that one. Thank you very much for your bids and to our underbidders as well. Get you an answer on that. Moving on then, lot number 20 is a very, very special motorcycle, 2008, the Ducati. Paul, tell us about that wherever you might be. There he is again at the back there. Paul, thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. Well, this is very, very special, this one. This is the actual bike, the Ducati, with the Desmodromic engine owned by Mr. Shaky Byrne himself. This is Shaky's own personal bike. Now, as you can see, it's in immaculate condition. It's only done 1,400 miles. Now, normally when we would say a bike like this in that condition, we'd say never raced or rallied, never ridden hard. It belonged to Shaky Byrne. Let's be honest, it probably was ridden a little bit hard. I can't imagine he just pootled it around the yard. But to offset that, he signed it for you. So it's been ridden properly by someone that really knows how to ride. You've got that wonderful addition of that owner, and what was of course, the first MotoGP replica, a very special bike with no mileage in immaculate condition, owned by a very special, very talented man, and it could be yours by the end of tonight. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. I'm a bit shaky on my bike. Right, lot number 20 there. In your hands on that one today, then, ladies and gents. Start me on that if you will. It says 50,000 here, so let's ask for 50,000. If you look closely on that bike, you can actually see the carbon weave on it. It's beautiful. Anybody wish to start me at £50,000? If you of you there hovering, do you wish to get in now? Get in there with a strong early bid. Anybody who's coming at £50,000? Let's say 40,000 then. Somebody start me at £40,000. Can I say £40,000? 40,000, thank you. We got there. Right, £40,000 to get us underway at £40,000 bid. At £40,000 a bid. 40,000. I like your optimism there, Tom. Asking for 50. That'll do. Right, 40,000 is the bid. Right, what about 45? 40,000 we have a bid online at £40,000 a bid. Merseyside, welcome to you. At £40,000 I have. The bid is at £40,000. I'll take two elsewhere now at £40,000 a bid. At £40,000. Ladies and gents, go and find another of these bikes. The bid at £42,000 is bid. £42,000 is the bid. If you want a special bike, it doesn't come much more special than this. At £42,000. Merseyside, do you wish to go 44? At £42,000 is the bid at 42,000. 44,000 you do. Just 1,412 miles on the clock. Comes with some extras as well. The bid is at £44,000. Always been stored in a dehumidified cocoon by the vendor at £44,000. Can I say 46 now? The bid is at £44,000 a bit. Any further interest elsewhere? We're going to hold it online, make no mistake, at £44,000. I'll take 5 quickly if it helps you there, underbidder. 45,000 you do. 45,000 we have. The bid is at £45,000. Merseyside, do you want to go 46? 45,000 is the bid. Looking for 6 again. The bid is at 45,000 now. At 6 bid. 46,000 we have. The bid is at 46. Nice and slow now. The bid is at 46,000. Do you wish to go 47? At £46,000 is the bid. All sure and done at £46,000. All done at 47,000. 47,000 is bid. 47,000. We're looking for 48 now. The bid is at £47,000. Welcome to you in Solihull. At £47,000. Can I say 48? 47 is the bid. Merseyside, you've been all the way. 48,000 you do. 48,000 is the bid. We're holding it all the way, make no mistake, at £48,000. In the Midlands, do you wish to go 49? The bid is at £48,000. Are we all done in the hall? £49,000 is in Dorset. Welcome to you in Dorset. The bid is at £49,000. We are looking for £50,000 now. The bid is at 49,000 in Dorset. Merseyside, you are out. Solihull, you're also out. The bid is at £49,000. We're going to hold it all the way. Any further interest for 50? Round it up for a nice 50. Any further bids? The bid is at £49,000. I'll offer you half quickly there, underbidders. If not, we're going to count it out in Dorset's favour for £49,000. Then for the first time, £49,000 for the second time. Third and final time in Dorset's favour at £49,000. Oil sure ended at 49. 49,000 in your favour. Bid of 5444. That is provisional to you at £49,000. Thank you to our underbidders as well. Bid of 5444. Tom tells me I write like a doctor. I think it's probably worse, isn't it, to be fair? Right, lot number 21 there. We have a 1935 Lagonda, the Rapier, and we have Paul Cowland again to tell you about the car. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. This is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favourite things. You've got a very usable pre-war car, so what I would say is fantastic condition, so really tidy, incredibly presentable, and something that you want to get out and use. And this car, I'm delighted to say, has been used, has been with the same family for 37 years, and we have got just an absolute stack of paperwork with this car, all the way back to 1989. We've got photographs, details, notes, restoration bills, and this is other lovely Warwick Wright replacement body on this. It's got the pre-selector gearbox, and this has been used for all sorts of things, for events, for car runs, for road rallies, and you could do the same with it. I think there's a real charm in all this pre-war stuff at the moment, and it's exceptionally good value, so there's an awful lot to enjoy. The condition couldn't be better for me. Think about when cars are just too perfect, you never use them. This, as I say, is absolutely gorgeous. Sits perfectly, the patination on the interior couldn't be better, and she drives beautifully, and that registration number, which is the original number, stays with the vehicle. So it's ready to go. What's it worth, Duncan?
Thank you again, Paul. Nice, it's got its original registration plate with it. Sold a few Lagondas of recent times. They've all proved very, very good news amongst our buyers. In your hands on that one, though, today. So you tell me, can I say he'll start being a nice round £40,000? Can I say £40,000 for the Lagonda? Any interest at £40,000? Lot number 21. Start me at £30,000 then, if you will. Start me at £30,000. Where's 30,000? £30,000. Let's say, should we go 25? There'll be a bit at 25, I'm sure. Who'll start me at £25,000? Somebody start me at 25. 1935, pre-war example here. The Rapier. Any bids at 25? 25 we have. Thank goodness for that. Right, £25,000. We're underway at £25,000 is the bid. At 25,000. We'll go in ones, make it nice and easy for everybody. At £25,000. We'll give it 26 now. 25,000 is the bid on the Lagonda at £25,000 bid. At 25. At 25,000 I have. We're looking for 26 now. Same family ownership for the past 37 years, ladies and gents. That's nice in itself. At £25,000 bid. And I said 35 then. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? 26,000 we have. 26,000. Cheshire, you're in. 26,000 is the bid now. At 26,000. We're looking for 27 now. 26,000 is the bid. Have a look at the video there. If you haven't had a chance to look, see this in the flesh, it is absolutely beautiful. At £26,000, we're looking for 27 we have. £27,000 is the bid. At 27,000 now, we're looking for 28 this time. 27,000 is the bid. At 27,000, can I say £28,000? You can park it practically anywhere. £27,000 is the bid. Anybody else now for 28? Are we all done? The Warwick Wright Special 2-seater with the replacement Eagle body here at £27,000. We'll take half there again, if we can, at £27,000. Are we all done at 27? Thought it will do a touch more. 27.5, it is doing a touch more. 27.5 is the bid now. We're looking for 28 now. £27,500 bid. At 27,500 is the bid. Any interest in the haul now, ladies and gents? The bid's here at 27,500. All done at £27,500. You're bidding there, sir? The bid's at 27.5. Yes or no? At 27, thank you. That's a no. At 27.5 then, for the first time here, at £27,500. The second time then, at £27,500. Third and final time, all done elsewhere, 27.5. Provisional at 27.5. Bid of 62 in your favour. We'll get you an answer on that one. Thank you. Right, moving on now to another of our stunning E-Type Jaguars in today's sale. Lot number 22 this time, the 4.2 Coupe 2+2. Paul is somewhere at the back there. He'll tell you all about it. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, this couldn't be better condition for me. There's a few things that I love about this. Really, again, like the Lagonda, really beautiful, usable condition. So really presentable, but not perfect, not concours. But that's not to say it hasn't been loved. In fact, quite the opposite. We've got a ton of old MOTs, including the one it's just got. So despite the fact it's completely historic, MOT-free, our lovely vendor decided to prove a point and just whack a fresh MOT on it, which it just sailed all the way through. The other great thing about this car is it's a power steering car. Now, the British cars didn't often get those. The Americans did. The Brits didn't. But what's lovely about that means you can run a smaller steering wheel. And if you're a taller chap or a better made chap like me, it means they're much more accessible. So if you're taller or wider, this is the one you want. And look at the paintwork. You might be tempted to change that. I would leave it. It's going to make the car very price rangy and very usable. And if you get a little scratch and a little mark, you're not going to care, which means all you're going to do all summer is drive it every single day. And that's exactly what you should do with a beautiful car like this. But because it's mechanically brilliant, historically fantastic, but aesthetically just a lovely patination, I think it's going to be very price rangy and potentially a bit of a bargain. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. A great entry point into E-Type Jaguar ownership, I'm sure. And even me and my beer belly could fit in this one, thanks to the power steering. We're going to open the bidding on that. We've got 18, 19, £20,000 to get us underway for a E-Type Jaguar, ladies and gents. £20,000 is the bid. We'll give it 21. 20,000 is bid. Here at 21, 21,000 in the hall at 21. Against you online at 22,000 online. 22,000. Welcome to you in Sussex at 22,000. So do you want to go 23? 22 is the bid. At 23 he does. 23,000 in the hall against you now, Sussex at £23,000 bid. At 23, 24,000 we have online at 24. 5, sir, at £24,000 the bid. Do you wish to go to 25? The bid is at £24,000. At 24,000 we are in Sussex, make no mistake, at £24,000 the bid. 24.5 he says. All right, 24.5 is a whole bid. Same to you in Sussex. £24,500 is the bid. Sussex, do you wish to go to 25? At £24,500 the bid. We're going to hold it at the back of the hall, make no mistake, at £24,500. We'll give you a chance there, Sussex. Just watch that video. If you're able to watch the video, have a look round that. It is still amazing value at that money. We have 25 somewhere in the world in Sussex, back with our Sussex bidder, much to this gentleman's dismay, at £25,000 the bid. Don't get mad, sir, get even. Do you want to go 25.5? 25,000 is the bid. At £25,000 I have at £25,000. We're going to hold it all the way, make no mistake. You're out for a full £500 a bit. Any further interest elsewhere? Here, and we are submitting with our bidder in Crawley Down in Sussex. The bid is at £25,000. Anybody wish to go 25.5? At £25,000 I have then. You're out here. The bid is at £25,000. I'll take 250, sir, if it helps you quickly. At 25,000 then. Out in the hall for the first time we submit. At £25,000 for the second time. Third and final time. It goes online provisionally this time at £25,000. £25,000. That is in your favour at 25,000. 25,000. We've said it, sorry, at £25,000. Provisional at £25,000. And that goes to bidder 11576. Please make your bids nice and quick online. Gave you plenty of opportunity then. Right, we move on to, that is provisional. We move on to lot number 23 now. Lot number 23 is the 1993, the Land Rover Defender 90, the SV. Unbelievable in every way and very, very individual. Just like Paul Cowland, very individual.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you, mate. Now, I could tell you about how wonderful this next fantastic Defender is, how much work's gone into it, what was done, how much money was spent. But I'm going to go one better than that. I've got Dave, the man that actually made it for our very own Kurt. Dave, the management summary, what happened here?
So basically what we've got here is a fully rebuilt SV. So even down to the badge, everything was custom made. Kurt said to me, he said, Dave, he said, the car's a bit rough around the edges. He said, what can you do for me? So we took the whole thing to bits. We've got a galvanised chassis, fully reworked 200 TDI that's under the bonnet, upgraded turbos, upgraded intercooler, you name it. The interior was actually a mistake. So we came across this blue and I just did it. So in-house trim shop, we trimmed the seats from scratch, and when Kurt turned up, he went, I absolutely love it. So the car was built in memory of one of Kurt's lost friends. So the car's got a beautiful story behind it, and just look at it.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you. The man that built it, if you are in the room and you want to bid and you want to ask the man that built it any questions, now's your chance. But the 90 SV is one of the rarest special editions anyway. In the week when JLR have relaunched their own soft top, perfect time to buy. Go to JLR, they'll do you a beautiful job, probably charge you £250,000. And, you know, rightly so, their work is fantastic. I think you might buy this for a little bit less today. And it is stunning. Look, it's even got, look, still got the hairs on the tyres. That's how easy a life it's had. Never mind not going off-road. I don't think it's ever been on grass, that one. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. With hairy tyres nonetheless as well, ladies and gents. And well done, Dave, as well. If Paul can't make it to one of our future sales, get Dave's number, because he did a sterling job then. but not quite as nice a job as he's done on the Land Rover here. This is beautiful, and it is on the ramp as well, so hopefully you've had a chance to inspect it underneath as well. We're going to hold the bidding on that one. We'll start here at 45, 46, 47,000 pound, please. 47,000 pound is bid. We're looking for 48. 47,000 now. Looking for 48. We have 47,000 at 47,000 at 48,000 pound bid. 49,000 pound is bid. Rounded up for 50 now. The bid is at 49,000. 50,000 pound bid. 50,000 is the bid at 50,000. Can I say one now? 50,000 pound is bid. 51 we can at 51,000 pound. We're looking for 2 now. 51,000 is bid at 51,000. You can join in any time you like, ladies and gents, at 52,000 pound bid. 52,000. Now looking for 3 at 52,000. Popular lot here, ladies and gents. Get your bids in if you want it at 52,000 pound now at 52,000 pounds. Can I say 3 elsewhere? The bid is at 52,000. Just 23. Number 23 of 90 bill. And funnily enough, as pointed out earlier on by Kirk, it is lot number 23. 53,000 is bid. 53,000 is the bid now. We're looking for 54. The bid is at 53,000 pound. Can I say 54 now? At 53,000 I have. Online in the lead at 53,000. We're looking for 54 now. For 53,000 pound bid. Yes or no? At 53 for 54,000 pound bid. 54,000 is bid. We're looking for 55 now. The bid is at 54,000 pounds. Can we say 55? All the fives we're looking for now. The bid is at 54. Oxford, do you wish to bid again? The bid is at 54,000 pounds. We're holding it all the way. Make no mistake, the bid 55,000. 55,000 pound bid. The bid is at 56,000 now. 56,000 is bid. Can I say 7? 56,000. Again, have a watch of the video there. Plenty of seats in the back there. What a great pub car. Take your pals to the pub in that thing. At 56,000 pound bid. At 56,000 is the bid. Can I say 57? We have 57,000 we can. 57,000 we have. The bid is at 57. We're looking for 58 now. At 57,000 pounds. Any interest at 58? 57,000 pounds is the bid. We're going to hold the money, make no mistake, at 57,000. You're out there in Oxford. The bid is at 57,000 pounds with our Merseyside bidder this time at 57,000. Does anybody wish to go to 58 at 57,000 pounds? We'll count it then for the first time at 57,000 pounds. The second time at 57,000 pounds. Third and final time, holding it provisionally at 57,000 pounds. Alden at 57. At 57,000. Bidder number 4. We shall get you an answer on that one provisional. Thank you for your bids. Right, moving on again now. Lot number 24. We move to another fantastic Ferraris in today. 2002, the 575 even. M. Maranello. Paul will be here somewhere to tell you about that car. Here he is, Paul. Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, this is beautiful. I'm here in our little Ferrari row here, you know, 430, fabulous car, 458, fabulous car. I'm going to be honest with you now, my favourite of all the Ferraris are the front-engined because they're just, I don't know, more sophisticated, less obvious, and particularly this one in Argento Nürburgring, which is the best colour for 575. You've got your auto gearbox with your flappy paddles, you've got your wonderful blue interior, and this car has an extensive history. It's been MOT'd for the sale, it's got its matching luggage in the back, which is very collectible and worth a huge amount of money on its own. And it comes from a collection where wherever it's needed, it's had. And it was only serviced in 2023. It's had the full annual service, the brake fluid change, it's on the right tyres. It's just a lovely thing. I think the 575 is really nice because you don't see many of them. They made just over 2,000. So a rarer Ferrari, a less obvious Ferrari, and I think in the best colour for that model. And you even get the little kicker, the 575 reg. That comes with it as well. So there you go. If you want to be whispering, not shouting about Ferrari ownership, that's the car for you. And Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Okay, lot number 24 then. You've heard about the car. We have interest here where you can start the bidding at 60,000 pounds. At 60,000 pound I have. Can I say 65 now? 60,000 pound bid. 60,000 is the bid. Where's 5 again? The bid is at 60,000. 65,000. 70,000 against you all. 70,000 is the bid. 70,000 I have. We're looking for 75. 75, thank you. 75,000. I'm going to go to 76, please, Tom. We'll go in twos if we can. 76,000 is the bid. I'll take 78 there online if you wish to join back in. The bid is at £76,000 now. Looking for 78. 76,000 is the bid. Have a think there online. Come back. 78 you do. 78,000 is the bid. At £78,000, the bid is at 78. At 78,000, I can go £80,000 against you online at £80,000. At 80,000, I'll tell you what, we'll take 81 there for you online. £80,000 I have. I'll take one for you now. 80,000 is the bid at £80,000. It's a commission bid, make no mistake, against you online at £80,000. Can I say 81 now at £80,000? Does come with the registration plate. Often they're retained. You get it with it, ladies and gents. It's there. And just 4 previous keepers. Low ownership Ferrari with the Daytona electric leather seats, and it's got the tubey exhaust as well, so it sounds just as well as it looks. £80,000 is bid. Online, do you wish to go 81? It's been serviced by all the right people in the business. DK Engineering, Bob Horton, Gray Paul, HRO, you name it. 80,000 is the bid. We're looking for 81 now. £80,000 bid. Any further interest? The bid is at £80,000. Can I say 81? Online, you're hovering away. You need to click to buy. The bid is at 80,000. I'll tell you what, Tom, just offer 81,000 is bid. £81,000 is the bid. 81,000. Underbidder. Same to you now. The bid is at £81,000. Do you wish to go to 82? 81,000 is the bid. I'll give you a moment underbid if you wish to come back. We're going to hold it provisionally at this money at £81,000 now at 81,000. For the first time at £81,000. The second time at £81,000. Third and final time. Are we all done at £81,000? All done this way at 81,000. 81,000. Bidder number 9. Bidder number 9. Thank you for your bids on that, and we'll get you an answer at £81,000. Right, moving on now. New sheet for me. Make that legible. There you go. Not quite legible. Moving to lot number 25. Another of our fantastic motorcycles in today. It's the 1996 Ducati 916, and it's front of house. You can see from here just how handsome Paul is. Paul, over to you.
Honestly, you're too kind. You're too kind. I'm not that handsome. This bike definitely is. 1996. It looks like new. And there's a reason for that, because it hasn't been ridden. This bike, since 1996, has managed to amass a sum total of 10 miles. So one of the most iconic Ducatis. Every collection should have one. Really hard to find one in this condition, and exceptionally hard to find one that has never been used. It literally has, I think, 3 MOTs, and the mileage that you see is just for the 3 MOTs it's had to go to and from the MOT. So it's never been used in anger. I think it will be passed from collector to collector, and it is, as you would hope and expect, absolutely immaculate. So one to treasure and tuck away. It's done 10 miles since 1996. What will it do over the next 30-odd years? And Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Right, lot number 25 then. In your hands on that one again today, ladies and gents. Can we say a nice round £20,000 to get us underway? Anybody wish to start me at £20,000? Can I say 20,000 for the 916? Start me at 10 then. Nice and low. Let's get some bids flowing. He'll start me at 10. 10,000. 10 bid here in the hall. £10,000 bid. Look at 11 now. 10,000 is the bid. At 10,000 I have. At 10,000, 11 bid. 11,000 standard. £11,000 bid. 11 the bid now. Looking for 12. 12,000 online. Tom's in the lead at 12. Against you now there, gents. The bid's at 13,000. 13,000 I have. Online, do you want to go 14? 13,000. This here, front of hall. 13,000 is the bid. At 13,000 I have. The bid is at 13,000. Can I say 14 now? 13 is the bid. Iconic Ducati here. At 13, 14, £14,000 bid. 14,000 is the bid. We'll take 15 now. The bid is at £15,000 bid. 15,000 is the bid. Online, you're in the lead at £15,000. Can I say 16 now? £15,000 is the bid at 15,000. At 15,000. One more, sir. 15,000 is the bid. It's online, make no mistake, at £15,000. I'll take half again now if it helps you. The bid is at £15,000. For £15,000, the bid at 15. It should be doing near a double that, ladies and gents. The bid is just £15,000. Are we all done at 15.5? We're not done yet. It's 15.5 is bid. £15,500 is the bid. Online goes 16. 15.5 is the bid. The bid is at 15.5. Yes or no? At £15,500. Can I say 16 now? The bid is at 15.5. Give you a moment there online. The bid is at 16,000. You do 16,000 bid at 16,000. Now looking for 16,500. 16,500 is back. 16,500 at 16,500. If you brought your leathers, sir, we might even be able to get that one out for you. Who knows? At 16,500. At 16,500 the bid. At 17,000 bid. 17,000 bid. Take your 5 again. At £17,000 bid at 17. At 17,000. 17,500 bid. 17,500. In fives now all the way. 17,500. Can I say 18? The bid is at 18 we can. £18,000 bid. At £18,000. We'll give it 5 again now. The bid is at 18,000. 18,500. Small bites now. £18,500 bid. Go 19 online at 18,500 the bid. £19,000 bid. £19,000 the bid. At 19 at 19. Can I say 5 again? 19,000 I have. 19,500 is bid. Online, round it up for 20 if you will. £19,500 is the bid. Can I say 20 now? The bid is at £19,500. Yes or no? At £20,000 bid. We got there where we should have started. At £20,000 now. The bid is at 20,000. 20,000. At 20,000, I'll take you half again. The bid is at £20,000. At £20,000 now. At 20,000, it is online. 20,500 new bidder online at 20,005. You're still out in the hall, sir. It's online at 20,005 the bid. Looking for 21 now. 20,005 is the bid. Looking for 21. The bid is at 20,005. We're going to hold it all the way at £21,000 bid. 21,000 is the bid. The bid is at £21,000. Anybody else now for 21.5? Never even been ridden. That bike, ladies and gents, the bid is at £21,000 and we are holding it for the first time. MOT'd in 2013 at 9 miles, 2015 at 9 miles, and 2017 at 10 miles. They've accumulated that 1 mile, pushing it in and out of the MOT station, haven't they? 21,000 is the bid. Are we all done then at £21,000 then? For the first time, £21,000. For the second time, third and final time, holding it at 21,000 even, at £21,000. Bidder 811 in your favour at £21,000. We'll get you an answer on that one. Thank you for your bids on that. It goes provisionally. Right, moving on now to lot number 26. If that last one was a little bit too quick for you, maybe this is more up your street. 1966 Lamborghini.
Thank you, Duncan. Now, if you thought I could offer you a 1960s Lamborghini fully restored in immaculate condition for under £20,000, you think I'd lost my mind. But I'm going to do it today. In fact, I might do it twice today. This is beautiful. You're a Lamborghini collector, or you'd like to start your Lamborghini collection. This is probably the perfect place to do it. Probably the most price range. Because, of course, before he made amazing supercars like the Miura, Lamborghini made tractors, and this is one of his finest works. This, as you can see, has been restored to an impeccable standard, and I know the collection that this one's come from. It drives brilliantly, it's hilarious, and if you're 16, you can drive this on the road. So if you're 16 years old and you've got a little bit of cash or a very generous mum and dad, you should be bidding on this because you can drive it down to the pub. I was at Bicester Scramble on Sunday and somebody had a Lamborghini tractor and somebody had a Porsche tractor. And I tell you now, for something that will cost under 20 grand, they get more looks than any supercar you can imagine. Like I said, if you've got a series of Countachs and Aventadors, this needs to sit alongside. Absolutely fantastic. You can use it as well. It's got power takeoff unit at the back. It will actually do tractor things or just drive it around and look cool. Either way, it's a lot of fun. Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Just needs a mower attached to the back of it. Start me on that one again. Then in your hands today, ladies and gents. Start me on that for who'll start me at 10,000. Who'll start me at £10,000. If you're fortunate enough to have a bit of land, a little bit bigger than my grass verge, maybe this is for you. Anybody wish to come in at £10,000? Bragging rights. Imagine, as Paul says, you're 16 years old and you're turning up to the pub and you put your Lamborghini keys there on the bar. You're not going home alone, are you? He'll start me at £10,000. Well, you might be. There's only one seat. Start me at 8,000 then. He'll start me at £8,000 then. 8 bid. Thank goodness. 8,000. Right, we're underway. £8,000 is the bid. 8,000 I have. We're looking at 9,000 now. 8,000 is the bid. At £8,000. We're looking at 9 now. £8,000 I have. Can I say 9 now? And at £8,000. 8,000 is the bid. If you've ever had to buy parts for a tractor, you'll know this is an absolute snip at that money. 9,000 is bid. Tom, in your favourite, 9,000. We're looking for 10,000 now. The bid is at 9,000. Can I say 10? At 9,000, 10,000, we can. At 10,000, it is Lancashire versus Cheshire. 10,000. Oldham, you are in the lead at £10,000 bid. 10,000 I have. The bid is at 10,000. Can I say 11 now? We have £10,000 bid at £10,000. At £10,000, I'll take 10.5 from you there, underbidder. If you wish to come back for a cheeky £500, the bid is at £10,000 for one of the cheapest Lamborghinis you'll ever buy. And you could literally eat your dinner off that, ladies and gents. It really is that special at £10,000. Oldham, in your favour at 10,000. Does anybody else wish to go 10.5 elsewhere? 10,000, 10,005 in Worksop. Welcome to you. 11,000. Oldham, you're back in, and thank you for your quick bidding. Worksop, that was a hint. 11,000 is the bid. Oldham, you're in the lead. Worksop, do you want to bid again? 11,000. 11,000 is the bid then. Yes or no? 11,000. We're holding it provisionally. Make no mistake. At £11,000, you are out there in Worksop. It's an Oldham bid. Not so far to come. 11.5 is the bid. Nottinghamshire, you're in the lead. 12,000 is bid. Back in Oldham now at £12,000 bid. At £12,000 the bid. Looking for 12.5. You're not that far away, Oldham. You could probably drive it home. Cause all sorts of havoc, but why not? At £12,000 now, looking for 12.5. We have £12,000 bid at £12,000. Does anybody wish to go 12.5 now? 12,000 we have at £12,000 then. All sure and done at £12,000. It is a bid in Oldham against you, Worksop, at £12,000 then. For the first time, we're going to hold it provisionally. £12,000 for the second time. Third and final time. Your last chance in Worksop. Oldham at 12,000. Oldham, your favourite, 12,000 provisional to you. What was that, sorry, Tom? 646, bid of 646. Thank you. Provisional to you. Okay, moving on now. Lot number 27. 1966, the Porsche 912, an exceedingly rare, very, very collectible car. And Paul, he'll here tell you more about it. Thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. This is a beautiful car, this one. There's an awful lot to love. I really like the 912. And for those that aren't sure, that's the 4-cylinder version of the 911. And I like them for lots of reasons. I think they're more pure to the 356 ethos. They're a lot cheaper than a 911, particularly if you have a short wheelbase like this one is here. You've also got on this one some particularly lovely things, so great colour. It's also had a little bit of a travel, this car. So it was originally supplied to Belgium, has also been to America in its life, and now finds itself back here in Cheshire. You've also got lovely period Momo wheel, period Becker radio, and I just like it a lot. It's not perfect. If you look, there's just a few little tiny bits to do, a little bit of a rust bubble around the back window. Nothing that won't trouble a body shop, but a really sound, level car for probably less than half of what you would pay for the equivalent short wheelbase 911. And being the 4-cylinder car, although they're a little bit slower, the handling balance, I think, is actually much better. They're a lot more fun to drive at legal speeds and less likely to fling you into a ditch. So, wonderful car. Room to improve if you like, or just enjoy the patina and all the admiring glances. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Beautiful car. Lot number 27. We have interest on the going already on that. We can go 31 to 3. £33,000 to get us underway at £33,000. I have. We're looking for 34 now. 33,000. 34, sir. 34,000 is bid. 34,000 is a whole bid now. At 35,000 pound I have. Online at 35. 35 he bid. 35,000. So do you want to go at 36? He does. 36,000. You're on the left at 36. Against you now online. 36,000 pound is the bid. Can I say 37 elsewhere? At 36,000 pound I have. We're looking for 37 again now. At 36,000 pounds. At 36,000 pounds. Online you're in. 37,000 you do. 37,000. Are you bidding again there, sir? Stick your head back round there. The bid is at £37,000 now at 37. 37, 38, 38,000. You're back in at 38. Whole bid at £38,000. Online is your turn. Do you want to go 39? £38,000 is the bid at 38,000. Very rare, very collectible Porsche. 39,000 is the bid at 39,000. Rounded up for 40 at the back there, sir. £39,000 is the bid. Can I say 40 now? £39,000 is bid. I'll take half if it helps you. £39,000 is the bid. Do you want to go 5? 39,000, 39.5 is bid. In the hole, 39.5, £39,500. The bid is at 39.5. Online, do you wish to go 40? £39,500. Give you a moment there online. The bid is at £39,500. Anybody else now for 40,000? 39.5 is the bid. Tom, we're in a good mood. Let's go 39,750. See if anybody if that helps anybody there online. There's a few there still hovering online. If you want to go 39,750, the door is wide open for you at £39,500 bid. Anybody else now for 750? 39.5 it is. A whole bid, make no mistake, and we will submit at £39,500 for the first time. 39,750 is bid. At 39,750, we're looking for £40,000 now, sir. Do not lose it for £250. £39,750 is the bid. For 39,750, have another swig of that. 39,750 is a bid online. We're holding it provisionally online this time at £39,750 a bid. Do you wish to round it up for 40,000? That telephone call is going to be a whole lot easier if it starts with a 4. At 39,750 then, for the first time. £40,000 we have. £40,000 is the bid. At £40,000. Online, do you wish to go 250 again? £40,000 is the bid then. Holding it in the hole this time at £40,000. Give you a moment there online if you wish to bid again. The bid is at £40,000 then. For the first time, £40,000 for the second time. Third and final time. All sure and done. £40,250 is the bid. Online, back in. £40,250. He's shaking his head here. You need to shake it the other way, sir. We have £40,250 bid. Online, do you want to go 40,005? £40,250 is the bid there. Online, make no mistake, we'll submit it online if you're sure of this way. For the first time then, £40,250. Second time, £40,250. Third and final time, goes online provisionally at £40,250. Bid of 62 in your favour. 40,250. We'll get you an answer on that. Thank you to our bidder in the hall as well here. We'd like an underbidder as well. Thank you. Right, lot number 28. Moving on to the beautiful Mercedes there. 250 SL, 1967 in the year. And Paul, we have to tell you a bit more about it.
Thank you, Duncan. Isn't this beautiful? I do love an SL. I particularly think the Pagoda SLs are the finest of the breed. Well, certainly, if you can't afford a gull wing, this is the next best thing. The Pagoda in beautiful Old English white. You've got this fabulous oxblood leather, and you're probably thinking, this looks very nice, very clean. And you'd be right, because it's had an enormous amount of money spent on it. It's not long had fresh paint. It's had £10,000 worth of interior work by a very noted interior specialist. And not all that long ago, it's also had an engine rebuild as well. So you're looking at a car that really raises no questions because the bodywork has been done, the interior is perfect, and the engine should bowl along for many thousands of miles to come. I particularly like the colour combination. I really like the fact it's so straight and level. But what I really love, Duncan, is the fact that originally this car was from Texas, a really dry state, and cars that start life in America in dry states like Texas and Nevada and California are always the best ones to restore. So it's got an awful lot to love. The left-hand drive, I think, will make it really saleable in Europe should the time come to get rid. And I'm sure we'll have some bidders from overseas any minute now. It's gorgeous. It's ready for the summer, but what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Somebody start me on that for, let's say, 50,000. We'll make Tom's life here nice and easy. That's what he's asking for online. Can I say £50,000 to get us underway? Start me on that if you will. 50,000 we have. £50,000 we have. 50,000 is the bid. Shall we say 2 now? £50,000 is the bid. We're looking for 2 now. 50,000 at £50,000 I have. Can I say 2 now at £50,000 bid? At £52,000 is bid online at 52,000 at 52,000. We're looking for 54 now. The bid is at 52,000. Can I say 4 now? 54 we can. £54,000 is bid. The bid is at 54,000. We're looking for 56. £54,000 come from a much, much drier climate than we're used to, ladies and gents. It might feel like Texas here today. £56,000 is bid now. At £56,000 is the bid. We're looking for £58,000 now. Cheshire in the lead at £56,000 bid at 56,000. Can I say 58 now? The bid is at £56,000. Any interest at the back there? Have a closer look at the car. The bid is at £56,000. We'll take 57 then, if it helps our underbidder. £56,000 is the bid. We're looking for 57. The bid is at £56,000. Are we all 57,000? 57,000. Back in now at £57,000. We're looking for 58 now. Cheshire, do you wish to bid again? You haven't got so far to come. The weather is perfect for it. Even still, nice and warm, £58,000 is the bid at 58,000. We'll give it 59 now. £58,000 is the bid at £58,000. We'll give it 59 at £58,000. Any further interest on that? We'll go 5 again there, Tom, please. 58,000 is the bid. Anybody else now for 5? The bid is at £58,000. Beautiful looking cars, these. 58 is the bid. Are we all done at 58,000? 58.5, not yet. 58.5 bid at £58,500. You're keeping you up there, Paul. At £58,500. He nearly swallowed that Ducati. At £58,500 bid. We're looking for 59 now. At 58,500. I have that effect, don't we? At 58,500. 59,000 is bid now. At £59,000. We're looking for 59.5. We have £59,000 now. 59 is the bid. Watch the video there, ladies and gents. Beautiful looking example. Lovely colour combination as well from the dry. 59.5. Drier climate car. Left-hand drive. If you're fortunate enough to have a villa in Spain, park that in the garage. Why not? 59.5 is the bid. Now looking for 60. £59,500 is the bid. Anybody else now for 60 at £59,500 then? Are we all done? Even got the correct Becker Mexico radio in there. £60,000. Tom, you're in the lead at £60,000 now. The bid is at £60,000. Can I say 60,005? We have £60,000. We're going to submit all the way. Make no mistake, at £60,000. Are we all done in the hall? For the first time, then at 60,000. The second time at £60,000. Third and final time, then at £60,000. Bid number 6, 60,000 in your favour. We'll get you an answer on that. Thank you for your bids. Right, lot number 29. To save my breath in your poor ears. This is the 1987 Jensen Interceptor. It is a sold car. Already gone, I'm afraid. We've missed out on that. Sold at £75,000. Congratulations to our bidder on that car. You've got to get in quick sometimes, ladies and gents. So we move on to lot number 30. 2023 Honda, the CBR 1000, the RRR Fireblade there. And we have Paul to tell you just about how special that bike is. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. It is very special. You've got, of course, John McGuinness, one of the greatest names in motorcycle racing. You've got the Isle of Man TT, arguably the greatest motorcycle race. And this was basically a 30-run replica of his 100th start bike. So they did an exact replica, which he signed every single one of. You'll notice it sits on this rather nice mat that came with it as well. And if you look closely, all around the bike, as part of the livery, are these fabulous little pictures of him on all of the bikes he rode and all of the races he entered. Now, they're very rare. Of course, they're allied to the great man himself. And this one has come straight from a collection. It has never been ridden. It has never been used. And so all the paraphernalia, including the little crystal, comes with it as well. And she's just gorgeous. So signed by the great man, commemorating the greatest race of probably one of our greatest living bike riders. Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Lot number 30 then. We're going to open the bidding on that one. Nice and low on that one. We'll get some bids flowing. We'll start at 25. Great minds think alike there, Tom. £25,000 is the bid. We're looking for 26, if we may. £25,000 I have. We're looking for 26 now. At 25, 26,000, 27,000 is bid. £27,000 is the bid. At 27,000. At 27,000, if you're fortunate enough again to have tickets to jump on the ferry just down the road there for the Isle of Man TT coming up very, very soon. What better bike than to go on? £27,000 is the bid. You'll be treated like royalty if you're riding around the island on that. At £27,000 I have. Can I say 28? 28,000 we can. 28,000 is the bid. We're looking for 29 now at £28,000. For £28,000. This bike, £29,000 is bid at £29,000 in Manchester. Welcome to you, Manchester, at £29,000 bid. At 29, I hope you've got your tickets for the ferry at £29,000. We're looking for 30,000 now. The bid is at £29,000. £29,000. Rounded up for 30 elsewhere now, ladies and gents. The bid is at 29,000. That's the bike just at the furthest away from the rostrum in the middle here at 29,000. At £29,000. I'll take half again now if it helps the underbidder, please, there, Tom. At £29,000. One of only 30 made, and it is unused. There is even a service to be remaining on that, on the service plan. If you get in on time, there is a service. You needn't have to pay for the service. 29,000 is the bid. Can I say 29.5 now? All the extras that came with the bike, they're all there. Practically like buying a brand new one at £29,000. The bid is online in Manchester this time at £29,000. Are we all done elsewhere at £29,000? We'll take 5 quickly at £29,000 then. For the first time, if we're all done this time at £29,000. The second time at £29,000. Third and final time, all done at £29,000. £29,000 online with you. Bidder number 9. Number 9. We'll get you an answer on that one at 29. Thank you for your bids. Right, moving on again now. We're going to move to lot number 31. Back with our 4-wheeled vehicles now. This is the 2014, the Audi R8 Spider Quattro, and it's got the V10 in there, ladies and gents. We have Paul there. He'll tell you about that car. Paul, thank you.
Thank you, Duncan. Again, really lovely car, this one. Fantastic colour. The roof comes off because it's a Spider. It's the V10, which we all know is basically the Lamborghini engine. So what you've got here is all the best motive parts of a Lamborghini, but with the Audi reliability and badge, just a little bit cheaper. Nice thing about this one, as well as being in exceptionally nice condition in a lovely colourway, the previous keeper has looked after it very, very well, had it serviced at all the right places, and there are a lot of very extensive and expensive stamps in that book. Everything's been done properly, everything's been done by the right people, and she's just ready to go. The alloys are perfect, the paint is perfect. There's a couple of tiny marks on the roof, but other than that, it is a brilliant looking, perfect condition car that's ready for you to cruise and enjoy. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Well, according to our bidders on the internet, it is currently worth £30,000 and £32,000. £32,000 we have. We're looking for 30, let's say 3, shall we, Tom? 32,000 I have. 32,000 is bid. We're looking for 33 now at 32,000 with a advisory-free MOT that'll take you 33,000 bid. Take you right the way through till April, 34,000. That is April next year, of course, 2026. £34,000 is the bid. It is the V10 at V8 money at £34,000 now. Looking for 35 at £34,000. We have at 34,000. Can I say 5 again? The bid is at £34,000 now. Any further interest elsewhere? Stockport, you are in the lead at £34,000. Looking for 35. The bid is at £35,000 bid at 35 in Oxfordshire. Welcome to you. £36,000. Oxfordshire, you owned it for all of about 30 milliseconds then. 36,000 back in Stockport at £36,000 bid. The bid is at £36,000. We're looking for 37 now. £36,000 is the bid. Excuse me, at £36,000. Looking elsewhere then, 36,000. We're holding it online at the moment at £36,000. Does anybody wish to bid 37 at £36,000? Yes or no? Stockport, you're in the lead. I'm going to hold that money provisionally at 36. I'll take 5 quickly. Should it help our underbidder at £36,000? We're holding it provisionally for the first time at 36,000. The second time at 36,000. Third and last, all done at £36,000. £36,000, that is bidder 9746, £36,000. Provisional to you. Thank you for your bids. Right, moving on now to lot number 32 is the Alfa Romeo, and we have Paul there to tell you about the Alfa Romeo. Paul.
Thank you, Duncan. Giulietta Sprint, I think, is one of the, if not the, most beautiful of all the 60s Alfa. Just come around, Fraser, just look. Beautiful face, magnificent side profile. Now, they're a very pretty car, fabulous driver's car, 1300cc in period. This one's come from South Africa, which I like a lot. I did an Alfa on the show, which we bought from South Africa. The condition was incredible. So I think it started with a very, very good shell, and somebody has had the genius of idea to uprate the 1300cc to a 1600. So you've got a bit more power, a bit more grunt, and it's been done beautifully. The vendor's also got the original engine. If you're a stickler for originality, that comes with it. You'll also see, if you're watching online, the interior is beautiful. The paintwork is beautiful. Every part of this car bears really close scrutiny. It's a little bit quicker, a little bit gruntier than the standard example. You can put it back to standard if you ever wanted, but why would you? And I think for the amount of money that this car will cost, I think it's impossible to buy a car that's prettier, more desirable, or more of its time than this. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. Okay, lot number 32. We can know the bidding on that here at £16,000. And we'll go in ones, I think, please. £16,000 is the bid at 16, £17,000 bid at 17,000. Looking for 18 now. 17,000 is the bid. We're looking for 18 now at 17. Very, very unusual looking car. Very exotic looking car for extremely good value. £18,000 we have at £18,000 now. At £18,000, we're looking for 19 now. 18,000 is the bid. 19,000 got you, sir. At the back of the hall at 19,000. 19,000 is a hall bid now at 19,000. We're looking for 20 this time. At £20,000 I have at 20,000. Can I say one now? 20,000 is the bid at £20,000. Have a think. The bid is at £20,000. We're looking for 21 now at £20,000. At £20,000. I'll take 5 now. 20,005 we have. 21,000 we have. At £21,000. Same again. We'll take 5 from our underbidder there, please, Tom. At £21,000 bid. Looking for 5 again. The bid is at 21,000 now. At £21,000 bid. And 5. 21,500 bid. 21,500 is the bid. We're looking for 2 again. The bid is at 21,500. At £21,500. Does anybody wish to go 2 again? The bid is at £21,500 for the Alfa Romeo there at 21,500. South African import again, so it's come from a much drier climate. We have £22,000 bid. Comes with its original block and head, which I know is quite important nowadays. It is with it at £22,000. Driven 50 miles here to the Manor Park Classics showroom at £22,000 bid. At 22,000, we're looking for 5 again. At 22,500 bid. 22,500 we have. We're looking for 23 this time. At £22,500. Can I say 3 now? The bid is at 22,500. At £22,500. Rounded up if you want it last bid. The bid is at £22,500. Is there any further interest in the hall? 23. Excuse me, £23,000 is the bid now. At £23,000. Last bidder, give you a moment to come back if you want it. At £23,000. Are we all done at 23,000? We're going to hold it provisionally. We offer 250 there quickly, Tom. If not, we're going to hold it. We'll count it, be fair, at 23,000 for the first time. Goes online provisionally. £23,000 for the second time. Third and final time online in your favour at £23,000. Bid of 6,956 in your favour. Get your answer on that at £23,000 provisional to you. Okay, moving on again now. Lot number 33. Lot number 33, we have the final one of our E-Type Jaguars in today, the 4.2 Coupe. And we have Paul at the back there. Paul, please tell us about that car.
Thank you, Duncan. Another beautiful E-Type. We're spoiling you tonight. We've got 4. I happen to think, although I love Primrose, I think this is the colour that I would have. Of having a Series 1 with the covered headlights in this beautiful gunmetal. And again, my favourite thing in an older restoration, beautifully presentable, not perfect, a couple of tiny things sitting in an older restoration that might need attention, but I just think live with it as it is. Enjoy it. Enjoy that 4.2. Really nice fender as well that spent a lot of money recently. It's gorgeous underneath, and if you are viewing online, click into the extra photograph section. You'll see how beautiful it is underneath. It's a new stainless steel exhaust, rebuilt rear cage, lots of money spent, great colour, and I think one of the prettiest cars from the 1960s. Could be yours tonight. And Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you again, Paul. So that is lot number 33. If you want yourself an E-Type Jaguar and you want to buy it in the sale tonight, this is your chance on that. In your hands on this one today with its heritage certificate. Start me on that if you will. Can I say 40,000? 30 bid. That'll do. 30,000 we have. £30,000 bid. 30,000 now. At 30,000 I have. Looking for 32 if we can. The bid is at 30,000 now. At £32,000 online at 32. You bidding, sir? 32,000 is the bid at 32, 32, 33. All right, 33,000 we have. 33,000 is bid at £33,000 I have at 33,000. We're looking for 34 now at 33,000. Now for 34,000. Thank you, new money. 34,000, 35,000 against you online at £35,000. 35,000 is the bid at 35,000. Yes, 36,000 before you in the hall. It is online at 36,000. Now looking for 37. 37 we have. 37,000 is a whole bid against you online at £37,000. Can I say 38 now? The bid is at £37,000. For £37,000. We're looking for 38. We have £37,000. Any further interest elsewhere? £37,000. A beautiful example of an iconic E-Type. 38,000 in Hampshire. Welcome to you, Hampshire. 38,000 is online. Sir, do you want to go 39? 38,000 is the bid. At £38,000 we have. The bid is at 38,000. We're looking for 39 now. At £38,000. Yes or no? One more here. 38,000 is online. At £39,000 bid. Back in the hall at 39. That is against you, Hampshire, and against wherever our underbidder was. I didn't catch that, or at least I don't remember. £40,000 we have. £40,000 we have at 40,000. Cheshire, welcome to you at £40,000 now. The bid is at 40,000. Can I say 41, sir? 40,000. 41,000 is a whole bid. £41,000 bid. 41,000 is the bid. We're looking for two again online. There's a few there still waiting. Do you wish to bid again? The bid is at £41,000. We're looking for 42 now. At £41,000. We're going to hold it there. Make no mistake, at £41,000. Does anybody wish to go to 42,000 in Wiltshire? Welcome to you, Wiltshire, at £42,000. We're now looking for 43. The bid is at £42,000. At £42,000. Can I say 43? At 42,000. One more, sir. Bids at 42 online. Do you want to go three? At £42,000 the bid. Yeah, 43,000 he does. 43,000. Chippenham, you're out, I'm afraid. The bid is at £43,000. Do you wish to go to 44? At £43,000. Just have a look at that video. If you need persuading, you shouldn't need to, but just watch that video. Nice walk around video there for you. The bid is at £43,000 to our whole bidder at 43,000. Any further interest elsewhere? The bid is at £43,000. Are we all done? At 43,000. We'll offer half there, please, Tom, to our bidders online if it helps. The bid is at £43,000. Do not lose it for £500. The bid is at £43,000. Are we all done at 43,000? 43.5, not yet. 43.5 is the bid. Cheshire, you're back in. 43,500 is the bid now at £43,500. Sir, do you want to bid again? You're in Cheshire. Our online bidder at Cheshire, 43.5 is the bid. Do you want to go 44? At £43,500. Against you, Wiltshire. Cheshire in the lead. We're going to hold it. We're online. Shake your head the other way, sir. We have 43.5 bid here online. We're going to submit, make no mistake, at £43,500 then. For the first time at 43,500. I'll take 750 if it helps you quickly. The bid's at 43.5 here. Another 250 if you're quick. 43,500 then. For the first time, thank you for your bids either way. 43,500 then. For the second time, third and final time then. Goes online provisionally at £43,500. 43.5, bidder 62, provisional to you. Get you an answer on that one. Thank you to our underbidders and our bidder in the hall as well. Right, we move to lot number 34, the second of our tractors, the 1956 Lamborghini DL25, and we have Farmer Giles to tell you about that.
Well, as Kurt says, I'm called Cowland, so probably we're a family of farmers. This is what I should have, isn't it, really? Now, if you thought it was rare to get a 60s Lamborghini in immaculate condition, I'll go one better. I'll give you a 50s Lamborghini, 56 DL25. They made 55 of these. That's how rare they are. And if you truly are a Lamborghini collector or you want something utterly unique in your collection that nobody else has got, get one of these, because of the original 55. I cannot imagine how many's left, but it can't be many. And this one, to top it off, as you'll see, signed by Fabio Lamborghini. So Lamborghini Fabio Royalty has signed this tractor, making it worth a little bit more. Again, lots of fun. You can drive it if you're 16. You can take it to the pub. You can use it on your estate. You can pull a plough or a mower, just have a bit of fun, or just stick it in the corner of your collection and just use it as a conversation piece. Either way, it's a lot of fun. Won't be huge amounts of money, but find me another. Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Too fast for you, that. Get off before you hurt yourself. Right, ladies and gents, in your hands on that one. Start me on that. We're asking for 8,000 online, so somebody start me at £8,000. Who's got £8,000? Again, a beautifully presented Lamborghini. It is absolutely gorgeous. The bid we are looking for is £8,000. Who'll start me at 8,000? Nice and low. Let's go £5,000 then. Maybe lost something. Oh, Thought we were going 1,000 there for a moment. He'll start me at 5. Somebody start me at £5,000. 5,000. Right, we're underway. 5,000 is bid. 5,000 is bid at £5,000 the bid. We're looking for 6 now. 5,000 is bid. Looking for 6 now. The bid's at £5,000 at 5,500 is in the hall. At 5,500, we're looking for 6 now. £5,500 is the bid at 55. You'd expect to pay that sort of money for a basket case, ladies and gents. This one is fully refurbed for you, ready to go, ready to mow, ready to do what you need it to do. £6,000 bid, 6,000 now, looking for 6,500. Bids at £6,000, looking for 6,500 now. 6,000 is the bid. Can I say 65 at £6,000 then? For £6,000 only at 6,000. I quite fancy myself for this money. At £6,000. Anybody who has to go 65 at £6,000 now? 6,000, the cheapest Lamborghini you will ever buy, ladies and gents, at just £6,000. We'll take 250 very quickly. 250 bid, 6250 bid. Now looking for 65. Everybody wanted to join in then. 6250 bid. Now looking for 6.5. The bid's at 6.25. At 6,500. 6,500 bid, 6,500 we have, £6,500 bid at 65. Welcome to you at 6,500. Online's in the lead at 6,500 bid at 65 now, looking for 750 at £6,500. Anybody else now for 750 bid? 6,750 now, looking for 7. 6,750 is the bid. Can I say 7 now at 6,750? 6,750 is the bid. We're going to hold it in the hall this time at £6,750. Are we holding at 6,750? Quite some distance away from estimate this one, but you never know. The guys in the office doing a sterling job up there at 6,750 for the first time. 6,750 for the second time. 7,000, he's back online. 7,000 is the bid at 7,000. Can I say 250 again? 7,000 is the bid. Now looking for 250, the bid's at 7,000. Can I say 250 this way? At 7,000, 250 we can. 7,250 bid. Back in the hall at 7.25. Against you now online at 7,250 bid. 7,250. Online you bidding again. Don't lose it for 250. We have £7,250 bid. We're looking for 7,500. We have 7,500 bid. 7,005 bid at 7,005 the bid now. Looking for 750 at £7,500. 7,750 is bid at 7,750. Derbyshire, welcome to you at 7,750. We're looking for 8,000 now at 7,750. Can I say 8,000? We're going to hold it all the way and make no mistake. The bid is at £7,750 only in Derbyshire at 7,750. Yes or no? Rounded up for 8,000, sir. The bid is at 7,750. Holding it here online, make no mistake, at 7,750. Do you wish to go 8,000 once? The bid's at 7,750 twice. Third and final time then. Very provisional, but you never know. We'll make the call. Alden at 7,750. Provisional at 7,750 to bid a 7,108. 7,750. I wouldn't go buying that mower just yet there, Derbyshire. But we'll endeavour to get you an answer on that one as soon as we can. Bid of 7,108. Right, lot number 35. Moving on now is the last of our motorcycles today. It's the 2008 Ducati, the 1098 RS. Paul, where are you? Tell us. I'm
just hidden in the corner here, mate, behind
that's
lovely Land Rover. There you go. And this is wonderful, this bike. If you're looking for the ultimate track day weapon, if you can ride a bit, if you've got a little bit of skill, you want to take something to the track that will just decimate all, here is your bike. This bike, believe it or not, based on a 1098, already a formidable machine, has had, sit down, £65,000 worth of parts, labour and skill applied to it. Everything from frame, custom carbon fibre bodywork, tank, suspension, you name it. If it was possible to change it or uprate it, it has been changed and uprated. Comes on 2 sets of slicks. And like I say, very much a focus machine, very much designed to do one thing, which is to go to track and let you lap all day very, very quickly indeed, passing a lot of other motorcycles. If that sounds like you and you want something that looks as good as that, this is your bike. But Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. It's a famous bike. It's been in a magazine, and it did cost in the region of £65,000 to build it. So how about we start at just shy of half that? Anybody wish to start me at £30,000? Anybody wish to start me at £30,000? Anybody wish to start me at a quarter of the build cost then? He'll start me at £15,000. Somebody will start me at £15,000. Somebody will, and somebody has. £15,000 we have. Online, you're in. £15,000 is bid. We're looking for 16 now. The bid is at £15,000. At £15,000 bid. At £15,000 bid. At 15, can I say 16 now? The bid is at 15,000. Online bid, 15,000. Looking for 16 now. The bid is at 15. At 16,000. 16,000 is a whole bid. £16,000 the bid. Online, do you want to go 17? 16,000 is the bid. There's a few of you there hovering in again. Just click the buttons if you want to buy it. Somebody has at 17 bid. £17,000 bid. £17,000. Yes, 18,000 here. 18,000 in the hall. 18,000 is in the hall at 18,000. Online, do you want to go 19? The bid is at £18,000. A £65,000 bill is what you would have got had you been the builder of that bike. The bid is at £18,000. And we're looking for 19 now. 18,000 is the bid. Few spares with it by looks of it as well. The bid is at 18,000. Anybody wish to go 19? Take 5 there quickly, Tom, if it helps anybody. At 18,000, it's helped someone. 18,500 we have. 18,500. What about you, sir? 18,500. Do you want to go 19? At 18,005 bid. That is an online bid at 18,500. I'll take 19 now if it helps. At £19,000 bid. At 19,000. Great colour combination as well with the red frame. At £19,000. Can I say 5 again? The bid is at 19. Those tyres are going to be nice and sticky, at least when you get them warm anyway. 19,000 is the bid. Anybody else now for 5? The bid's at 19. Great looking exhaust on there as well at 19. I'll take 250 quickly there, please, Tom. Any interest? 250 bid. 19,500. That's even better. You can come again. 19,500 is the bid. Sir, now I'll take your 250. It's only fair. 19,500 is the bid. Do you want to go 750? At £19,500. That is an online bid, mate. No mistake. At 19,500. You're out for a full £250 now at 19,500. Yes or no? At £19,500 the bid. Thank you for your bids either way. Online in your favour at 19,500. Are you all done elsewhere? For the first time at 19,500. The second time at 19,500. Third and final time, if you're all sure and done, at £19,500 ordered at 19,500. 19,500. Bid at number 6. We'll get you an answer on that. Provisional to you. Thank you for your bids at 19,500. Right, if you like racing vehicles, but you're not too keen on the bikes, maybe this one's up your alley. It's the 2017 McLaren 570S GT4, a factory-supplied car. Paul, please tell us about that car.
Thank you, Duncan. As you said, this is the four-wheel equivalent of the Ducati we've just looked at. If you want to go to a track day or enter into a club race series or one of the many series that this car is eligible for, I think that's be rather a fun way to do it. So it's a really nice car, and as Duncan says, a factory-built, factory-supplied GT4 car with all the lightening and additional aero that brings you. And this car has considerable form. It has raced from new in many championships. It's a race car, so it's not perfect. It's got the odd little chip, the odd little mark, as race cars should have. It shows they've had a successful campaign. But what I love about this, because the series that it races in has to show that it's comparable to a road car, our vendor has actually MOT'd this car. This car has an MOT. I don't believe it's road registered, but I wouldn't imagine it's beyond the wit of man to get it IVA'd. I think this would be absolutely hilarious to put this back on the road. It would be an absolute hoot. Or, I'd say anything like sprints, hill climbs, time attack, it would be incredible for. And everything is there, including £40,000 worth of parts that our vendor is kindly throwing into the deal. So, which is probably about half the value of the car. So it's ready to go. A 4 seasons racing awaits, or just to be the fastest person on your next track day. Either way, it's a mega thing. And Duncan, what's it worth?
Thank you, Paul. Alton Park is about 20 minutes down the road. It'd be rude not to, wouldn't it?
I think you might break the lap.
You could set some times in that thing, I'm sure. Right, we've got interest on that one. We're going to open the bidding on that. We have 50 and 55, please, Tom, if you'll put that in there, please. £55,000 is bid at £55,000. Around about half of what it would cost you to buy one normally. £55,000 a bid. And this one's had in the region of £40,000 spent on it at £55,000. Can I say 60 now? 55, 60,000. We can online £60,000 we have. 60,000 is the bid at 60,000. In London. Welcome to you, London. At £60,000 now. The bid is at 60. At 60,000. I'm looking for 2 now. 60,000 is the bid. Can I say 2 now? At £60,000 now. At 60,000. Looking for 2 again. The bid is at 60,000. At 60,000. I'm sure there's a few of you there out there in the hall or online. You got yourself some nice track toys. I bet they're not as nice as this. 60,000 is the bid. What about 61 then? 60,000 we have. The bid is at 60,000 pounds. We'll give us 61 at 60,000 pounds. 61,000. New bidder. 61,000 standing at 61,000. Against you online at 61,000 pounds. We have 61,000. Just having a closer look myself at 61,000 pounds. We'll give it 2 now at 61,000 pounds. Online, do you wish to go 2? The bid is at 61,000 pounds. That's an awful lot of performance for no money whatsoever at 61,000 pounds. We'll give it 2 again at 61,000 pounds. Any further bids on that at 61,000? Are we all done at 61,000 pounds? 62, not yet. 62,000, 62,000, 63,000. Standing at 63. Looking for 64 at 63,000 pounds. At 63,000 pound I have. The bid is at 63,000. Does anybody wish to go 64? At 63,000 pound. We're going to hold the bid all the way in the hall here at 63,000 pound. Are you all sure and done online? At 63,000 pounds then. Make no mistake, we hold it provisionally at 63,000 for the first 64,000 pound bid. 64,000 is the bid. Can I say 65, sir? 65, good man. 65,000 bid. 65,000. We're looking for 66. At 65,000 pounds. Looking for 66 now. The bid is at 65,000 pounds. Yes or no? Offer a half again there quickly, Tom, please. The bid is at 65,000 now. At 65. Standing at 65 for the first time at 65,000 pounds. The second time at 65,000 pounds. Third and final time, if we're all sure and done, at 65,000 pounds. 65,000 pound provisional, and it is bid at 498. Bid at 498. Thank you for your bids on that. We'll get you an answer on that. Ladies and gents, that concludes our sale today. Thank you for your bids and your attention. Anybody who's been involved, whether buying and or selling today, don't forget we have at least another 2 of these special events coming up throughout the year. So if you have a car or a bike or anything in between that you think will suit this sale, please have a chat with a member of staff. They'll be more than happy to get that consigned for you. And don't forget, we have our regular sale coming up on the 23rd and 24th of May. So not long away. There's still time to get into that sale if you're quick. And also, we'll be down at Barron's Manor Park Classics as well on Saturday, the 10th of May. So very, very soon coming up. Thank you again for your bids and attention. Have a safe journey home and good night.